Welcome back to Man Down Sports, man. We got another episode of Full Panel Friday, and we missed like 2 Fridays in a row. Who fault was it? Wasn't mine.
No finger pointing out here. You know, we win together, we lose together.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
Nah, forget that. Pointing fingers. Mel. And you know why, Mel.
What I do?
You already know why.
Oh man, I don't know why.
Yes,
we might as well get everything out the way. Britne, show us your belt. Let's see it. We already know.
Let's go.
I know it's gonna come out soon. Britne is the champion for Pick'em, the NFL Pick'em League. She put belt to tail, so she got a belt. I was in second place though, but
I didn't like that intro. I wanted a specific intro, and I wanted to talk to you about it. I wasn't ready yet. But
intro music.
What was the specific intro?
Champ is here.
The champ is. Oh no, that's just for me. You gotta find your own. That's
the champ is here.
No, that's for me. That's for me. Let me see that Green Goblin.
It's actually fire. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
I like it.
It's actually fire.
I like it, man.
And then
what I love, got one of these.
But what I love about it on the side, put Philly John, which I can appreciate.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. That really hit me. I was like, all right, I love it. So
that's hard.
And then my name, this belt is heavy. I ain't know. This is like the real
That's
deal.
a championship belt. That's a championship belt.
What you think I was telling you?
I was sitting here like, hold on. This joint heavy.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. I'm the only one
using the word John.
One time.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, and we could clip this and play this back for Jay. I'm gonna incite a little violence. I think hers might be bigger than Jay's. I think hers might be bigger than Jay's. I'm gonna just go ahead and start instigating some shit.
Nah, I appreciate it though. You got the essence. You got the essence of Phil.
Hold it up. That shit. I think that joint might be a little bit bigger than Jay's.
That might be the best one so far.
Yeah,
that's heavy.
That Kelly Green is fire. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. It's gonna look way better in Honolulu blue next year. Just trust.
You gotta win it.
And right where it say Philly John on hers, I need you to put what up though. That's what up though. Simple as that.
I'm gonna redo my background and I'm gonna hang it up.
All right,
see if we can find you a championship case or something.
I mean, I would hang mine up, but I got like 4 of them. You know what I mean? Like, I just win.
How you find a way to make this about you? She got the belt.
He always do that.
Talent for that.
Lee.
That's all right. I like my haters.
Right, but it's not hating. I mean, it's congratulations. I'm congratulating you. You get to be mentioned amongst the champions, and it was lonely at the top. So I'm glad that I got someone else to win the league, just like me.
To feel lonely at the top, you have to win within recently, like last year.
I three-peated, ma'am. I three-peated, and I won 4.
When was
you keep bringing up other leagues?
I was not around, sir.
You keep bringing up other leagues.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
See, and this is that shit. This is the shit I be talking about.
You sound like a Dallas Cowboy fan, and they ain't won in 30 years.
Living in 30 years ago,
right?
Yeah, but I three-peated though. That's all that matters, man. I don't even know how y'all even mad at that. I three-peated. Just let it go.
God.
What?
All the 3 of them shits is bubble rings.
That's haterade. All right, man. We got a good show for y'all tonight, man. And apologies for not being here last week and week before last, man. But we back on track, man. We will not miss consecutive weeks like that again. God, what's the word I'm looking for?
God willing.
God did.
God willing. God did. Hit that too. And then make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. And I need to see where my moderators at, man. Y'all, I see Michael Knight in here. I see Heath Overledger. I need to see some more. VC is me said the belt was hard. I need to see some more people in the comments, man. Especially my moderator. Let me know where we're going. And then let's shout the members out, man. Because y'all been rocking with it. Y'all keep us coming back.
Facts. Shout out to the members, man. Lifeblood of the whole thing, man. We appreciate y'all. Jeffrey Guyot, R Bean 1954, Shay J, WW 1348, Ryan Walters, Taco Master, Steve Calvert, E King, Cedric Franklin, Taco Master second account, D-Day, It's Not That Serious, Ashley Harkins, Red Wolf, L Donald, Debo X, Eric 5556, Mr. Corner 21, St. Cropper, B New 229, Dante Walker, Jamil Morton, Mr. Source, Hope and Peace, Global Jamie, excuse me, Pure Game Hoops, Hand Down, Man Down, The Chocolate Rider, 2VP13, Be Ready Sports Pod, 23 Savant, Unspoken Voices, Joan Finner, walk with me here. Zeruba Bell Judah. I apologize if I butchered that, but we appreciate you. Shy Rider West Sider, Michael Young, Wizman Ballin, Keith Brazil, Andrea Williams, Quavo Hawthorne, Godspace, Mikey Brass, Beaver's Big Brother, and Heath Overledger, man. Shout out to y'all. Some new names in there. I don't remember seeing for the last time we shouted out the members. So we appreciate y'all for joining the team. Welcome to the show. And of course, the people who've been here since day one, man. Greatly appreciate y'all as always. All love. Thank you.
That's a lot of members, man. We appreciate that. That helps us out, man. But
in there, man. We up there.
We got to get into this Kevin Durant stuff, man. The KD files is crazy. They call them the X-Files too because it was on X.
It's hilarious.
Right,
so, I was hearing the KDF, the KDF files.
So look, here's the background, and I saved my thoughts about it because I kind of talked about it a couple of days ago already. But here's the background. Supposedly, Kevin Durant from his normal account was on X on Twitter, and he was talking to some fans about something. I can't remember what it was. And just out of the blue, a random came in and said, what's up with you supporting these, investing in this company that do that make drones, and they're using these drones for genocide. You know, what's going on over at the Gaza Strip, right? And Kevin Durant just didn't answer the question. And a second random guy came out of nowhere and was like, well, since you're not going to answer the questions, and just drop screenshots of a account that's supposed to be a burner for Kevin Durant, just discussing just former teammates and current teammates in a negative way, right? And that's pretty much the rundown of it. So supposedly Kevin Durant has a burner account that he invited random people in a group chat on X. And this burner account that's not supposed to be Kevin Durant, he's actually talking as Kevin Durant. He's not hiding the fact that he's Kevin Durant, but he's using a burner, and he's been talking as Kevin Durant in this private group chat with randoms and one friend that he knows that he did a podcast with 4 years ago. He follows that group chat. So since he follows the group chat, everyone is saying it's got to be Kevin Durant because a dude he did a podcast with is in the group chat. But there's other random dudes. I just don't understand that. Like, put it this way. If I had a burner account on Twitter and I invite random people in it, and inside of that group chat with random people, I'm going to talk trash about everybody on this panel, but I'm not going to hide the fact that it's me. I'm going to talk as me through a burner. And that's the premise of everything. But anyway, let's play a couple of things. Hold on. I want to play for y'all his response to all of this. And then I get y'all thoughts on it. Hold on. I didn't even have this ready, but it's ready now. I'm sorry. All right, here's Kevin Durant. And then here's someone speaking about it.
Just in, Kevin Durant has been making headlines on social media as some are alleging that an X account that has made disparaging comments about some of KD's current and past teammates is in fact one of Durant's burners. Today, KD was asked about those posts.
There was allegations of the All-Star that you used a burner account to disparage current and former teammates. The handle for the burner was @GetHigher77. Is that your account? Did you send the messages?
I know you got to ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense. I'm just here to focus on the season, keep it pushing. But I know I get you got to answer those questions.
All right, so Durant says the Rockets are locked in and he doesn't want to get into all this. So, Shump, is it time to just move along here?
Yeah, I think he just, like he said, put it on the back burner. Let's finish out the rest of the season. I mean, it's entertainment for us, right? It's probably funny. You get to read a couple tweets. Let's all laugh about it. But at the end of the day, he's still 7 feet with a jump shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's get to what's real and what's fake. I think that right now, they just have to take things serious and figure out what they're going to do at that guard spot.
Yeah.
As long as they can turn things around and fare well in the second half of the season, everybody will forget about it.
For the first time in NBA Today history, I actually plead the fifth. Okay?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I don't care to respond on this matter. I'm trying to get my relationship back right with KD, so I don't care to respond about his alleged burner account. I plead the fifth on this one.
All right, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts, man. Do you think it's real? I mean, does this mess up the locker room? Like, give me all your thoughts on it.
I know y'all ain't expecting me to go first.
No. I was getting ready to say, nah, that's not him. Like, why would he a burner account that's basically saying it's me? Why don't you just go use your main Twitter account? But then he could have just said, nah, I'm not. That's not my account. Like
Right.
when they asked the question, but he didn't do that. So that's why I'm like, now I'm like sitting here like, wait a minute, maybe it was him. I mean,
I feel like it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type moments, right? No matter how he answered, everybody's gonna be like, oh, that's him. But my thing about it is this: like, first off, as the resident KD fan, that is my favorite player. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. He does have a burner Twitter account.
Multiple.
Like, he might got more than
He said
one.
accounts.
Yeah.
He said himself he has accounts, plural.
He has Twitter burner. So that is, cool, whatever. But also you got to think, look at the stuff that was being said, right? As vocal as KD is on his own personal Twitter, you got to think if he was like, but KD is not a from experiences that other teammates that have played with him have talked about. KD is not a locker room cancer, right? The things that are said on these alleged burner things, why wait until year 17 or year 18 to start talking crazy like this? But nobody has ever said that he was a bad teammate. Nobody's ever said that he's a bad locker room guy. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like even with them playing in have they had a game since
yeah, he had 35, 37 last night and scored the last 10 points of the game in the clutch. And so when I'm looking at on the sidelines with the coach, with the players, Jabari Smith, Sangoon, all that. I mean, it looked like no issue. So
it looked fluid. It looked.
He said, "Yeah, my teammates know what the deal is." Evidently, he feels like I don't owe anyone an answer about if that's my Twitter account or not. I've already addressed it with my teammates. They know whatever the answer is. So if he told them, ain't no way that's me, dog. Y'all already know better. That's it. But seeing how Brooklyn handled the situation with Kyrie in Brooklyn, and seeing how the media handled that, it didn't matter what Kyrie said; it was getting twisted. Kyrie addressed the stuff that he did through tweets or whatever Instagram, whatever he did. He addressed it, and every time he addressed it, it got worse. It didn't matter what he said. And Kevin Durant is like, look, I'm not gonna feed the fire. Y'all already said it's me. So go with your story with that evidence, because if I say anything, you're just gonna add to it. So I think he was trying to just fan the fumes and put the fire out and say, look, man, playoff is on our mind. We're trying to make a push, and that's what we worried about.
And I feel like how he answered that, like, because you could have deflected the question any numerous kind of ways, and it could have been taken as, oh yeah, he's hiding something, da da da. But he gave credit to the journalist. He's like, I know you have to ask questions like that because that's what's going on right now, but that's not the focus. And I feel like because this all popped off right in the middle of All-Star weekend, right? And of course, social media, they seen him on his phone or something. They took that picture and just blasted it, and it was real easy.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. He would have been on his phone if none of that came out.
He was on his phone like the entire time though, even when he was warming up. It just, I think it just so happened to be funny, like the timing of it.
It doesn't mean
hilarious.
It doesn't mean anything, but because of what just came out, it matches the narrative, and people and internet is forever, and the internet is unforgiving, so people can just run with it and be like, oh yeah, they say he got burner accounts. Man, he was just talking about Sengun and Jabari Smith while he was at the All-Star game, and it just, what I'm saying, it just runs like that.
But I mean, even if he did do it,
so what?
So what?
You know what I mean? Like, so what? Like,
I was going to say,
shout out to Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Because like, I'm looking at it like social media is relentless. And I mean, multiply that by millions of people. If you go to the KD hashtag, it's millions of posts. So I can't imagine I think some of these guys do it for a mental health release. I feel like they have like counselors in the back that are like, if you need to create an account to get your expression out, go for it. Like, I honestly, it might be an outlet. I don't think he's the only guy who does it. I think it's way more prominent in the league. I bet probably every guy, probably not Steven Adams, he looks like he sleeps on mattresses and he don't really care. Like, no bed frame. That man does not care.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
Adams
like,
is a hitman on the low.
For real. Like, you onto something. Lock your house tonight, Chris, because you was still like.
What's the referee that just that lost his job because he had a burner? The guy that was supposed to be making all the calls for the Celtics.
Are you talking about the ref?
Yeah,
that's different though. That's not the same thing as a player. If a ref had a burner, that is kind of wild. I think that's a little bit.
But he was defending. He was defending referees though, wasn't he? On his burner account,
he was defending himself too.
He's defending himself,
referees and himself. So that was like, man, every time he called a Celtics game, he do this, and he was going in there and defending his, like what you're supposed to do with a burner account. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say some things, but I can't say this is me, so I'm gonna say that with my burner, right? Which is crazy because I don't think Kevin Durant would use a burner to badmouth his teammates in a group chat with randoms that he created. But he's in the group chat talking to himself like that. But
I also don't think he would be the type to speak up either. He was, as much as Chris has said, like, oh, they don't say nothing bad about him. They don't praise him either, unless I'm tripping. They don't be out here saying KD is like one of the best leaders I've ever had, man. He's really taking me under my wing. Like, he's not that type of guy either. So I wouldn't.
They say it different though. They say he leads by example. They say when you see how he practices. If you see his shoot arounds, you see his workouts.
He's the quiet leader.
Yeah.
He don't lead by vocal. He don't lead by vocal, but he gonna show you what he want to get out the experience.
Spending all his time talking on social media. He don't got nothing to say when he get to practice.
He got them Twitter thumbs.
but honestly, somebody whose game is what his game is. If anybody could just show up to the court and put work ethic down and that be enough to convince a group of guys and teammates that you should get on board and follow suit, it'd be KD.
Let me address his comment. He said it's not that difficult to say it wasn't me. In fact, that wasn't him.
If in fact that wasn't him.
If in fact it wasn't him. Well, I mean, you got to understand how media works. There was a follow-up question prepared if he said it wasn't me. Right, and he just didn't want to get into it. It was going to be a follow-up. I'm telling you, if you watch the Kyrie thought he could just come over here and put the fire out on the podium, and that was not what they was ready for. The media had follow-up questions, and they was all in unison. Like, if you avoid the question with this guy's going to ask it. We're not letting you off the hook with this. And he knew once I went down that rabbit hole, it was going to turn into some nonsense. So he just nipped it in the bud and was like, "Look, man, we're moving on." You get what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna give y'all an opportunity to spin this or come up with a follow-up that's going to try to hem me up. And then I don't know how true this comment is. He said it's already been debunked. It was not his burner. It was some silly boy. They fixed the account and had him in the Warriors Twitter space I'm like a week late on this. Yeah. So I mean, I assumed it wasn't his anyway, but not sure if that's true or not.
That all sounds nice, but you could just say it's not mine. Let's move on. He can shaggy it up. It wasn't me. All right, like, and then
But you gotta.
on. That's that.
You got to think of the point. Like if
Look,
like
I don't know this
like,
man from a can of paint. You know, we all just talk about how we think he is and this, that, and the third. It might not be his account, but like we said earlier, if it was, so what? Okay.
Yeah, but I
don't
think
be a troll.
I think for one, for who it is, because everybody knows that one, KD is very vocal on Twitter, and two, KD is sensitive. I feel like if you would have just came out and said, "Nah, that wasn't me," it don't matter the tone, it don't matter how he said it, it don't matter how respectful he said it. It's automatically getting spun. Oh, he shot that down too fast. That's definitely him. Oh, or he took his time. He hesitated. It's definitely him. It don't matter if he would have said. So I feel like how he answered was the best PR way to have answered that question.
By
avoiding.
And that doesn't make it any better either. You could spin that any which way. Oh, he didn't want to answer the question. It's just like, it wasn't me, and move on. That's all.
I can accuse you right now of kissing pigs in the mouth, and it's so.
Well, we know you've done that.
It's so ridiculous if somebody came to you and serious was like, "Yeah, so is there any truth to you kissing pigs in the mouth?" You come on, man. I'm not. Next question. Like, why am I even answering that? You get what I'm saying? That's how ridiculous it was to him. Like, serious, I'm about to get on Twitter in a random group chat that
during All-Star weekend.
Like, it don't even make sense, dog.
Now,
people that fell for it, I feel bad for them when Antichrist come. They go fall for anything.
Now in the year of 2055, when the documentaries come out, they be like, "Oh yeah, KD had his had his burner account where he didn't want to answer the question. Come to find out, they traced the IP address. It was his."
Then we'll deal
allegedly.
We'll deal with that in 2055.
I'm playing.
But you know what I'm saying? I feel like right now it just, because we know that, and it's well known that KD does have burners. It was and it's All-Star weekend. There's no basketball going on. People got hella time. All the stars is in one spot.
So
it was real easy. It was real easy to create this story and let it gain traction.
It was cute.
That's why there's no point in having burners. Just use your own account. I want to say.
I ain't got no burner, but if I did have a burner,
who would you defend? Who would you defend like you got paid for it if you had a burner account? Everybody answer that question. Everybody answer that question.
For good. I would probably defend Trump. No, I'm just
Well, boy, I was about to click off. Hey
man, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCants.
Right.
It's been out the mud. We got Rashad McCants.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think anything I gotta say, I can say as myself, and then if I can't say it as myself, I don't think it's necessary to say it at all. So I don't need a burner to say it. I just be like, all right, somebody else will say it. And ain't gotta be me.
Bree, what about you? Who you defending if you got a burner account?
Mel just did a KD on y'all. Y'all ain't realize it. Look, he won't answer the question. Answer the damn question, Mel.
I know y'all gotta do y'all job and ask these questions.
Answer the question.
Y'all would defend me, right? If y'all had a burner.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I defend my own channel because sometimes they do get on here sending paragraphs and they be mad.
I troll the heck out of Mel.
Nah, I'll speak for the channel on my own account.
That you that troll that I ain't gonna say the troll, but I'm starting to think you that troll.
Stop it. We're not even gonna name no. Nah.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be the Man Down Files.
The MDFs.
Y'all remember the troll that used to call and lead on voicemails?
Man, what?
Man, them things were so funny. Hey, phone lines are open if y'all want to call and comment on the Kevin Durant stuff, man. If it's been debunked and I don't know about it, then cool. But it's some people that still think that might be him. So I want to hear from people that think different than us.
100%.
Now I gotta see what.
Bree thought it was him.
No, I did not.
No,
I
Bree
said-
couldn't- Bree,
I
Bree
thought
couldn't wait
I
to see-
showed y'all. I sent it in the chat because it was funny, like KD
Bree-
files.
Never-
It was
Bree-
the
Bree
people in the
couldn't-
KD files. It was hilarious.
Bree
It's
couldn't wait to find some Katie smut. She couldn't wait.
I love Kevin Durant.
She couldn't wait to find some Katie smut,
Call me
man.
Well, actually,
crazy,
if
but
you-
I think we started a hashtag when we started that. Release the Warrior files, and then all of a sudden I
Yeah.
see all these other files come out.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
funny. Yeah, that's funny.
But the
And-
Warrior files, I do want to come out because Draymond got something.
Oh wow!
He has to. There's no way.
Draymond got something.
He got
ain't no,
something over Steve.
ain't no
He-
way you out here getting $100 million contracts. You ain't getting traded.
He knows
What do you
something.
What do you know?
For sure.
You know something.
Someone
He done
said
seen
give him a
something.
statue. Yeah, like
The worst thing that can happen is Draymond retire and become an agent and work under Clutch. He gonna be Rich Paul's greatest asset. That man man. He out here getting 6 men and eighth person in the rotation, $50 and $60 million deals. Absolutely not.
right. I honestly like
Shout out to Beach Girl Carly. What's up?
Kevin Durant and Draymond when they had got into it. That's the only reason I had said like KD not the type to speak up, because it wasn't until Draymond yelled at him that he actually said something. And I feel like that was brewing. Like it wasn't the first time. Like KD
Yeah.
Ben had that beef with him. I feel like
Oh,
everybody
Triple double cocaine bear is wild.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was hilarious. I'm like, come on, man. Like he going crazy with triple double like that, like a cocaine bear, man. That's hilarious though. That is funny, man. Shout out to Zoe too. Shout out to Zoe and Beach Girl Cardi. Shout out to y'all.
Off
Make sure-
topic, slightly on topic, since somebody just mentioned Russell Westbrook, right? While we waiting for a phone call, if anything come in real quick, I just want to shed some light on something. I just seen it. His wife posted on their story an email that she got from a crazed fan because Russell didn't hit his
Parlay.
yeah.
Yeah, that junk is out of control.
People have to relax with this sports betting.
I mean,
what was the old Michael Jordan ad? Stop. Seek help.
yeah.
Find help. But no, but listen, listen, you
1-800
can't,
gambling is the phone number. Dial.
yeah, but you can't regulate how many crazy people follow the sport.
No, for sure. But you got to understand, like, what is first off, what is sending threats to an athlete's that you betted on spouse gonna do for your parlay, for your ticket?
I mean, some people need to get frustration out like that, man. You know what I mean? Like I never understood the people that get mad and punch holes in walls, but evidently they work for some people.
Actually,
like,
it's pretty therapeutic.
yeah.
Oh.
See, my brain not set up like that. You know what I mean?
It's therapeutic until that dopamine go down and you realize you just
Your
punched a
hand
hole
hurt.
in your
or even hitting, like, you know, I used to hear back in the day people would go to the punching bag and punch it. I'm like, what does that do? Like, if you're pissed off about something, what do you need the punching bag for? Like, I've never been so pissed off that I got to hit something.
Yeah, maybe you never been in a fight before and you want
it's
to go to the
releasing-
bag to punch it.
It's releasing that releasing that anger outward. So like you if you hold anger in, one is unhealthy. Like you can die from being angry.
And that's
right?
why KD needs his burner account.
First off, I don't think KD is angry. That man is way too calm. But second of all, when you
Those be the ones.
when you get physical, or when you start like expressing that by like hitting things, or like you go to the gym and you just bang out a mass set or something, like you're pushing that anger outward. You get what I'm saying? And that it's healthier that way, because instead of you taking it out on an actual person or taking it out on property, or you're actually doing it in a healthy way that's actually meant to take hits, a punching bag, in the gym, working out. So when people say you mad, go hit the gym, go hit the bag. And a lot of people feel so much better because like you need to just hit some shit and you feel so much better after that. For me, I never had a punching bag around. I had walls, so I punched the walls.
That's why they open up those spots where you go and smash stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, rage rooms, fire.
Yeah, smash rooms. Yeah, like I
Fire.
would. That's actually like not a bad business idea, because like the overhead.
I'm
cost
mad I
doesn't
didn't think of
seem to
it
be that
first.
high.
No, therapists actually send people there to take their anger out.
I am so mad I didn't think of rage rooms first. I could have been a billionaire.
That's a slippery slope because somewhere down the line they go make a rage room where you can go in and kill fake people.
Oh,
Like, but look real. It's gonna be life size dummies in there.
Wait, what? It's
I'm
like
sorry.
How to Catch a Serial Killer. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm pretty sure that thing will sell out, dog. Yeah, come in
So,
here.
Fake people and punch.
I mean, that's
out?
no different than
Yeah.
a punching bag, though.
So Ed Dog,
Oh,
let me
no.
tell you this. I am an avid gambler. I be gambling. I be on Underdog. I be on Prize Picks. I be on all that. I was one leg, and not even like the whole leg was just shot. I was like, you know how they give you like 0.5s and you got to hit over under on the 0.5 or whatever. I think the over under was like 10.5, and dude hit at 10, and I hit every other leg, and that was where I missed that. And I want to say it was, matter of fact, I think it was KD that made me miss, and I lost out on 30 grand. I didn't go send no death threats to KD.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
speaking of death threats, did you see Russell Westbrook? Nina, she got a death threat. You saw
Yeah,
that?
that's what Chris was talking about. That
my
drink working
My
fast.
fault.
Where was you during that conversation? We just had a whole conversation. You stared dead at us.
That drink
Where
working
did you
fast,
go?
bro.
Yeah, go ahead and put that drink down. You're
We
done
were
for the
talking
night.
about violence. Like I was disassociating. Like I'm a
You're done-
lover, not a fighter.
You're done. You're done for the night.
Literally.
That's it for you.
Jeez.
That's it.
Chris over here drinking a chocolate alcoholic beverage, but that is insane.
Fire.
bro.
Fire.
Ice
It's so
cream
good.
looking at it, that is
It's so
crazy.
good.
That is
It's
not
so
dog.
good.
Alcoholic coffee.
So good. I told before we came on air, I told Bree, this is the equivalent to a mimosa for me because I don't like champagne. So this is gonna be my morning alcoholic beverage.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, look,
I love it.
From one legend to another one, let's talk about CP3 and his announced
Please.
retirement and why he had to retire. He was on Carmelo Anthony's podcast 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, and he briefly talked about the situation with the Clippers and how he ended that. And this is what he said.
Ain't happened with the Clippers. I mean, I don't really talk to nobody, but I talk to Kawhi about every week. You know what I'm saying? If I was that bad, why I'm talking?
Kawhi be talking?
Why I be talking all the time? I hit T. Lou, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love to finish my career here. L. Frank, I hit him, said the same thing. Early in the season, Lawrence Frank sent me an article about how great my leadership was. An article I had never seen. He texted it to me saying, man, this is great leadership right here. I was extremely grateful. You saw I was emotional.
Yes, absolutely.
When I went back, I knew it was going to be my last year and I was getting to play in front of my family.
How did it get to that point where it ends so just abruptly?
I still was grasping, you know what I mean, trying to figure out how it got to that. I believe in communication. During training camp, I talked to one of my teammates for a while, and then as soon as I went in the meal room, somebody came and told me like they didn't want me giving players advice. I told them, I was like, you were my assistant coach. I know you. But it was just a lot of back and forth.
If this organization has any sort of sense, that number 3 is going to go in the Raptors one day. That's a given.
He said that to me before he sent me home.
CP, we all going to retire your jersey, but your service is no longer needed.
Before I left the room, I asked him, I was like, so L. Frank, you said you was going to get me a meeting with T. Lou, right? He said, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that. Go home.
Hey, yo, that's insane, man. So listen, one thing I caught about that, and I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, because when he first got sent home, I remember Kendrick Perkins said that he heard from a source that he was giving advice on the sideline to a player. Jeff Van Gundy, who was an assistant coach, didn't like what he was saying, and they had words about that. And then after that, Lawrence Frank had to come down to him and tell him that he was up out of there. And now you hear him saying that he gave advice early in the season, which was way before the incident that Kendrick Perkins was talking about. He gave advice early in the season. So it kind of matches up with what Kendrick Perkins is saying, man. So what's your thoughts on CP3 coming in as a vet, someone who we know is a good leader? Charles Barkley said the best leader he ever seen. And the Clippers is sending him home for trying to lead. What's your thoughts on that? What's up, Jay? We go get you in here. Let me fix this.
Yay!
Shout out to Jehoshaphat, man. Welcome.
That's good, folks.
Hello.
I took a shot at you in your absence, though. You can go back and watch it. I said Britne belt bigger than yours.
You're welcome.
Did she hold the belt up? What a belt?
Yeah, she held the belt. It's actually kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. This shit kind of tough. She said it's heavy. Her weak ass shoulders can't hold it up that long. So.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
See, Chris, I'm one of them ones that I go to the gym, so I ain't weak, player.
I know Jim too. I know Jim.
Give Chris a rope, he'll be a cowboy. Like,
I know Jim and I know James.
Jameson.
Oh yeah, and Ginger.
Chris, I hate you. I can't stand you.
But
Jay, what's going on? What you think about the CP3 shit, Jay?
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Some organizations deserve the peril that they're in. It's you can't fault a guy for his fire still burning, him wanting to teach people how to do things a certain way, a right way, the way that he came up in that same organization, mind you, at a different time. Although it's different ownership, different GM, different coach, but still the same logo. Right? Well, not technically, but we get what I'm saying. Same banner. And I think that some stuff that he's seen in the way that Ty Lue coach didn't see.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, he like, hey, I understand what coach saying, but typically this, that, and the third, because Ty Lue and CP3 ain't that far apart in age, I don't think.
Who?
That's a good point.
Ty Lue
Ty
and
Lue
CP3. No, Ty Lue got some heat. Ty Lue should have about 6 or 7. About.
Well, while y'all talk, I'm gonna go look that shit up right now.
But I'm saying, he's more of his peer than his leader.
Ty Lue a clown.
Oh yeah, they got some years. They got some years.
I don't think it was Ty Lue though. I don't think it had nothing to do with Ty Lue.
No,
they got 8 years difference. Ty Lue is 48 and CP3 is 40.
No, that's same age range.
Same bracket.
Yeah, but no, I think Ty Lue is taking what am I talking? It's taking his marching orders from above, and CP3 is kind of like, nah, them not the marching orders. We need to do this to win. We need to do this to get better. We need to do this for cohesion. And this player, hey, if you want a long career in the NBA, you need to do this. And they're like, hey man, we can bring you in here for that. But you actually did bring him in there for that.
Exactly.
You said he was going to be the third string point guard and more so a coach to help transition into his life after basketball and the coaching. So I think that maybe there was a miscommunication and CP took the assignment for real and they just didn't want that from him.
But what else does
that's
CP
what you call
ever bring?
miscommunication? That's called a lie.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to be nice
about it. They let that man on for sure. They let him on. They used him for the hype. They let him on, use him for the hype. Everybody was excited about the Clippers this year because of Chris Paul. Like, even with Kawhi in the picture, like, so excited. I think what they did was they looked at Chris Paul and they knew he's always been like that. At one point, he was the player commissioner president. When was he not going to advocate? When was he not going to be scrappy? So they brought him in, and I just felt like they thought he was going to be grateful and for what they did for the little time. But when they were losing the way they were losing at the time, they were like 5-16. Of course, Chris Paul's going to talk. So that's how, to me, shows how far gone and delusional the Clippers organization really is.
And not for nothing, if you're a competitor and y'all 5-16 and you look at your minutes logs and you got 2 minutes, you like, bro, I still got something in the tank.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question, right? So I'm looking at the standings, and the Clippers are currently 1 game under 500 at 27-28, currently sitting in the 9th spot. So they're in that second to last playing spot, right?
Right under the Warriors. They can pass the Warriors.
Right. They're
I believe that. Absolutely.
They're a game and a half behind the Warriors, and they're only a half game up on the Portland Trailblazers. Then they did the fire sale. They got rid of James Harden. They did whatever else. They got rid of Zubac, and then let CP3. They let CP3 go and somewhere in the midst of all that. And then we see that Adam Silver is coming out with this anti-tanking memo. Is the Clippers tanking?
Now they actually start winning after they did all that stuff.
No.
Yeah, so tanking is a topic. So we'll get into it.
Because mind you, like you said, they started at 5-16 and they're 27-28. And then they just blew the team up.
They didn't blow the team up. They got better.
No,
so
I
what
think they got slightly
what
better.
happened is CP3 was right and the Clippers is right. CP3 was right. Hey man, this shit gotta change, and the Clippers was right. It starts
with you.
Yeah.
But so you gotta understand. So they got rid of James Harden and they got rid of Zubac, right? So they had they had Brook Lopez sitting on the bench, not getting the minutes, and then they got this other young kid that's so athletic at the 5. I think number 14, I don't remember his name. Very athletic. He needed minutes. It sucked to see Zubac go, but bringing in Brook Lopez, you don't miss much from Zubac, and then you get the minutes for that young guy, and then you add Benedict Mathurin from Indiana, who just gave the Nuggets 38 off the bench last night. Unbelievable player. I knew he was gonna be nice, and then you still haven't put Darius Garland in. He come back in a week or two. So if they could come out there with a healthy Kawhi. You got helicopter Derrick Jones Jr. He's playing very well right now, and
you also have John. You got John Collins,
John Collins, and Brook Lopez. That's a mean starting 5, and then you get to come off the bench with Benedict Mathurin, Nicholas Batum, all that. They're very good.
Jordan Miller kid. They give a lot to Jordan Miller and Chris Dunn for their.
I like Chris Dunn. Well. Yeah, real good defender. So they got better. You can be honest with you.
It worked. I mean, it worked in their favor. Like. You don't treat your legends that way. Nothing good comes from that. However, for what CP wanted to add, he couldn't basketball. They couldn't be good with him on the team.
They could have.
I don't see why they wouldn't. I guess I just would love to hear why they wouldn't be good.
Well, here's the problem, right? When you have young and impressionable people, young and impressionable talent, okay, Kawhi, he's going to be who he is. He's going to be in or out. You know what I'm saying? And when he's in, he's very serviceable.
That man is intense.
He's going to be who he is.
Yeah.
The problem with CP3 being there with Ty Lue is if you are a young player, whose voice are you listening to? Are you listening to Ty Lue or are you listening to CP3?
Ty Lue don't even start coaching until like the 4th quarter. You don't even see him talk to his guys until like it's the very end.
So here's the problem. CP3, sometimes when you're a legend, you cast a big shadow, and Ty Lue can never have control of that team with a shadow that's cast bigger than his.
That's basically what it was. CP3 ain't the type of dude that's gonna dim his light. I think Kawhi will. He's very coachable, and he grew up like that in the San Antonio system, man. Like he dimmed his light a little bit, and he knows how to be coached. Yeah, he knows how to be.
Is there ever a day, one day in the history of basketball where you'd have took Ty Lue over CP3?
What you mean? As a player?
As a player?
No, of course not.
So as a player, are you going to listen to Ty Lue over CP3 You're not.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
So that's why I want to know them.
No, of course you're supposed to, but CP3 is like, he could have actually been right. Whatever CP3 said, let's say he's 100% right. It's just not the voice that they need.
I guarantee you down in Miami, I guarantee you them young bucks in Miami listening to Eric Spoelstra, but they also listen to UD.
But like Miami's like a mob. They're like a cult, low key. So I'm not saying that's not the best comparison to listening, because I feel like they gonna listen.
Let's go across the street in LA. Let's go across the street in LA. In the Lakers locker room.
Would you take JJ Redick?
Are they listening to JJ Redick or are they listening to LeBron?
They listening to music.
The answer.
LeBron,
The answer
if you would have asked me this 2-3 years ago, I probably would have said LeBron. If it was Darvin Ham and LeBron, it's probably LeBron. But they go listen to JJ Redick over LeBron because the Lakers have made it clear under new ownership that LeBron is longer
and
the LeBron you thought.
And they done gave JJ the turn. They done gave him the keys. Now the Lakers is just JJ and the Reddicks.
So I'm sorry, I may have missed it. I don't know if I missed it or not. I think I did a Bree and I zoned out while I was talking.
Damn,
sorry,
shots fired.
Sorry,
Damn.
Bree.
Catching strays.
I'm sorry, not like that, Bree. But I think I zoned out when Chris Paul was talking. Let me get my thoughts out, Chris, because you know I can barely get my thoughts out.
Brittany got that belt and acting different now.
Did he talk about whether they had a conversation, Chris Paul and the head coach? Did they have this one-on-one type of conversation, or did they? I'm just curious to see how they approached the situation. If they said
he requested a conversation with Ty Lue and Lawrence Frank, who is the GM or president of basketball operation, promised him a sit down with Ty Lue, and then when they let him go, CP3 was like, "What happened to that sit down?" And Lawrence Frank was like, "I couldn't get it for you, big dog."
Okay, well
so he never sat down and talked with Ty Lue.
In that case, then yeah, I would say they disrespected Chris Paul. I just feel like if he would have sat down with Ty Lue and they could have kind of worked out their differences, and Ty Lue would have said, you know, I kind of want to be able to coach these guys this way, and I need you to understand and support me in this because you are like a mentor to these guys. So if you could go along with what I'm trying to do here, then they'll follow suit. I feel like they could have worked their differences out a little bit, but if that's how they did it, then yeah, they disrespected him.
But my thing is this, like
they probably tried that with him. He's just not that type of guy.
The nigga came out at the
clearly did if he couldn't get to sit down.
Right.
The nigga came out at the beginning of the season and said, "This is my last year, and I want to do it with the Clippers." So like, you don't even tell the nigga, "Hey, wear the jumpsuit. Don't wear no jersey underneath. You're not getting in the game, but we can grant you this last wish."
I don't think it happens this way, knowing that this is last year. If the Clippers didn't start out so bad and so slow, the fact that they was not winning just compounded everything. But if they would have been winning, I think Ty Lue probably could, because he was vocal and he said some things to LeBron when he was coaching, man. That's LeBron at the height of his career. And Ty Lue stepped up and said stuff to him, man. So I don't think that he was afraid to talk to CP3. What more than likely happened is I don't think Ty Lue was the coach that felt threatened or disrespected by CP3's presence. I really think it was Jeff Van Gundy. And I don't think Jeff Van Gundy has the clout to stand up to that. And I think as a group, Ty Lue, Van Gundy, and Lawrence Frank, I think as a group they decided it's best that CP3 is out of here because he's undermining Jeff Van Gundy as an assistant coach. And I think that's what it happened. I don't think it had anything to do with Ty Lue.
But that's where that conversation came along with. Supposed to be adults.
Yeah,
let's have a sit down.
You can be honest
supposed
about
to be.
Let's have a sit down and have a conversation. Well,
maybe they didn't want the conversation because we already told you what's going to happen if you keep this up.
But they just sent him a video a week prior praising his leadership. That's
right.
weird.
Until Van Gundy came in the office crying, and he said the GM couldn't command to sit down. It's not that he couldn't command it; he couldn't be honest with Chris Paul and tell him, "I'm not organizing it." He would rather say, "I couldn't get the sit down."
I think that's what happened.
I'm not going to get the sit down. I don't think Ty Lue turned down a sit down with CP3.
Okay, let's talk about that. Then let's talk about that video leak where Ty Lue was at the free throw line, and he was talking about Chris Paul.
He said that he said this ain't the Chris Paul show or something like that.
Yeah,
that sounded like something he said out loud.
He did on video. They caught it.
Y'all go ahead. Hold on.
So
I feel like that this was poorly mishandled, and like Jay said, it comes back around to destroy organizations. I mean, just look at the Falcons. We don't even got to go down the list of things that they done did to seal their fate and see what didn't happen to them. So like, it wasn't gonna kill you. You have a 15-man roster, a 12-man rotation. It wasn't gonna kill you to pay that vet minimum and just let him sit.
Right.
And let him get in garbage
Literally.
minutes, or if you're 2 PGs before him get in foul trouble, you know he can still be serviceable and he can facilitate the ball. He could do.
The only thing I don't agree with that take is the garbage minute points. I don't think that Chris Paul at 5-16 team, because we're talking about at that time that this happened, they were 5-16. I don't think Chris Paul would have been okay with garbage minutes with a 5-16 team. That's the only point I wanted to.
But even still, like he made it known that he wanted to end his career as a Clipper. He'd have did whatever.
Well,
No,
now
I think
you
that's
got
what they
to-
thought. And he was
Right,
like,
there you
no,
go,
that's
there you
not
go,
what
Bree.
I'm doing. They thought he was going to be like that, and he was not like that.
So then I want to talk to the other teams in the league. Why nobody pick him up?
He didn't want to play for nowhere but at LA. He wanted to be in front of his family. He didn't want to be on the road like that this year.
Okay.
So to send him like that compounded it. To send him home while they was in Atlanta was crazy. Like, dude, you was going back to LA in 2 nights. Just wait. But to dismiss him on the road is bananas.
Yeah.
That definitely would have maybe been his downfall. When he said what he said in media day, that probably kind of showed them like, well, that gives us our leverage if he doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah, they
You know what
signed
I
him.
mean?
They signed him, man, and it's fine. It happens.
It does happen, yeah.
And
Nobody's
now
exempt.
what could have been a ride off into the sunset relationship in retirement between CP3 and the Clippers. He's not gonna want to have anything to do with that organization. And when you call me to talk about, oh, we want to retire, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
no,
right.
he gonna come back to get his
Right,
number.
right.
You think Melo ain't going back to Denver if they retire 15 to honor him and Jokic? Melo be back.
Nah, that's
hold on.
That's BS.
I got different thoughts when it comes to the Melo and Denver situation. We ain't gonna get into that.
That's
What's your thoughts?
That number belongs.
15
to
should
Melo.
have never been on the
that's
board
crazy.
for Jokic to take
That's
anyway.
Melo's
Crazy
number.
work.
That was
I agree.
insane.
But I didn't know Jokic was gonna be that good.
It don't matter.
It doesn't
He was
matter.
drafted like
15
46.
should have been untouchable.
That's like
Well, I mean,
somebody
it's-
coming
it's
into
not
Philly
retired.
and getting 3.
No, but it's like it still. I don't even think Jokic, because even if it's not retired, you know what Melo was to that organization. Somebody got to make the phone call. Hey, can I wear 15? Can I do you the honor of wearing 15?
It ended bad though, I guess.
And not for nothing, yo. Nah, what he do for the organization?
Put it on the map.
Denver been there. It's
I
been
think
in
that was one
Colorado.
of his best
Not on the
basketball. Melo was
It's
when
been
he
in
was with
Colorado the
Denver,
whole time,
one of
man.
his best basketball.
Who says been in Colorado the whole time?
It's been on the map.
Yeah. What he do for Denver, man? They got the Rockies out there. What he do?
Put the boys on the map.
What
Put
he
them
do?
boys on the
Nah,
map.
he didn't, man. Matumbo put him on the map.
Nah, not quite like Melo.
Nah, listen,
Yeah,
man. So
hey,
here's the thing.
Hey,
man.
I got a Matumbo jersey right here and the Melo jersey right here. Which one you want?
Hey, you
Melo.
can keep both of them. I'll pass. I'll take. Nah, I would take a Melo jersey. Let me. I'm just being facetious, but I mean, but what did he do? I mean,
hey, and shout out to what VC is me said. They or who was it? VC is me. They done took his nickname too. There was no need to cut LaMelo name down. Call that man LaMelo.
Hey, LaMelo bought the cheapest car in America, didn't he?
Hey, that came off like some Hot Wheels, didn't it?
That boy
I'm
had
like,
a
man,
pepper
hold on,
mache.
a Hummer ain't supposed to come apart like that, dog.
Nah,
That
hold
Hummer came apart like a
on.
Lego.
Wait. An old school Hummer. Remember, these new Hummers is EVs.
Bro, these new Hummers is made from the same stuff Tesla's made of, man. That thing, that junk hit a Honda and came
But I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to LaMelo, because the hardest flex is I'm gonna wreck this Hummer and then just jump in the Lambo and leave.
screaming.
Like,
Boy.
I'm
shit
glad
is
he left
crazy.
unscathed though. Like
That shit
I'm
is
glad he's
yeah.
safe.
Glad he's safe, but that don't flex on me like that.
That was
Like
great.
if I'm in Charlotte and I see LaMelo just wreck, and that shit was custom wrapped too. If I just see him wreck this EV, and he was like, "Yeah, bring the Lambo to scoop me up," go fuck yourself.
You know what's crazy though? In downtown Charlotte, if you walk, somewhere near the stadium, it's like a big old building, but it's a garage on the bottom of it. That's where Jordan, Melo, and all them dudes be parking their cars at. You can walk, and it's open. They got a security guard on the inside of it, but it's open. You can just walk by and look and see all them freaking Lamborghinis. It's crazy like that, man. What's up, big head baby?
So cute.
He don't know.
Yeah.
That with my pop.
Mike drop.
Talk that gangster. Talk that gangster ish.
Tell the Clippers they messed up.
Over there looking like a little Patrick Mahomes.
Let's get to Chris' favorite topic.
He can sling that tater too.
No, not yet. He ain't
Okay.
seen. He can probably run that tater.
Oh, so you look like you're right.
Right.
Ooh, you heard what he
Yeah. Exactly.
You ain't got no rebuttal for that, man. You ain't got no rebuttal for that.
He tried to tell me that I don't. I really don't. I'm still waiting for that GPT to translate it.
I was saying, Mel, like, what the heck did he say?
You had met your match.
That's the little homie, man. That's the little homie. He don't know me for real yet, but I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be buying him all his cleats and basketball shoes. So he'll know me soon.
Hey, I need all the help I can get. That man spoiled, man.
Jay ain't turning down no gifts.
That little baby spoiled, man. He called me this morning, man, crying, Papa. Like, dang, man, I ain't did nothing.
He was ready to come home.
Yeah, he was on the way to daycare. I was like, bro, come on, man.
Man, check on my dog and then make sure them kids ain't trying to beat him up.
Nah, they ain't messing with him, man. He don't know I'm his granddaddy. He think we best friends. He just think we can steal.
like Dennis the Menace and Mr. Wilson.
Right, exactly. Exactly, man. Bless his heart.
Oh man. Let's get into Chris's favorite topic, y'all. If I can fix this. Hold on. Let me get Jay back in here.
Jay talking.
Hold on, let me get Jay back in here. Hold on.
Hey, man. Hey.
What?
That boy Star. That boy Star.
There we go.
What he said? What he said on Coming to America? That boy good.
Hold on, are we good? Jay on there?
Yes.
Yeah, Jay good.
Okay. All right.
Mama there, Peter, Sook there, Veen.
So Chris's favorite topic right now. All right. So first of all, Man Down Sports, we got foresight because we had Cade Cunningham number 2 in our MVP race weeks ago. As a matter of fact, I probably had him number 2 like as soon as Jokic went down with injury because I had Jokic 2 and SGA 1. As soon as Jokic went down, I had Cade number 2. So this is my old graphic from a month ago. Right now, people are just now starting to come around to seeing it our way. Cade is in the top 2, but some people actually think he's the front runner. Boogie Cousins talking about it.
Boogie, yesterday we talked a little bit about Cade as MVP, and it's funny because what did I say? Put $1 on it if you're in a free state for me. It was 20-1 yesterday, 7-1 today. Dang it! I told you all to put $1 on it yesterday. So here's the thing, Boogie, because Stan Van Gundy again, and I even texted with him after the game. Yes, I'm an insider about him being MVP because for some that sounds crazy because I don't know if it's that they're not familiar with Cade Cunningham. Thank you. Is it not supposed to be the guy who's most valuable to his team? It's also pressure.
One thing that I love about the second half of the season is the dust somewhat more settles, and we can get over the preseason MVP favorites, and the league goes about it in a way where they push certain guys at the beginning of the season. The great thing about the second half is you're gonna know who the clear-cut almost favorite is in a sense, and with this now being the present, day, I believe Cade Cunningham will take off as far as being the lead guy in his MVP race. I mean, the number one team in the East, he's been consistent all year. He's leading a group that no one expected to be in this position. He's mature beyond his years. He's a clutch, but everything you ask for in a leader, a superstar, a franchise guy, he's been able to deliver it and deliver it at a young age. So, I mean, his play speaks for itself. He's absolutely should be at least top 2 in this conversation, if not 1. So I think with this second half, I think he runs off with this race and he really makes a name for this season.
Yeah.
Britne, where should Cade be at in the MVP race? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or outside the top 5?
I'll go first, I guess. I think that Cade still. I'm still gonna put him number 2 because I do think SGA is the best, still the best in the league. I know he's been out, down bad. I still think he's the best in the league. But Cade, I'm not gonna deny all that Cade's been doing and hooping up until this point. Because I haven't seen him playoff, and I know that has nothing to do with MVP, I have yet to buy into Cade yet. I'm just waiting to see his superstar unlock come playoffs. But for now, I'm going to still have SGA as my number 1, Cade at my number 2.
Who got him lower than 2?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You on mute, Britne.
No, I'm not on mute. I'm just saying
Oh.
you asked Bree and Brett the question.
I did.
Then you went to Bree and asked another question.
Oh, my bad. You're right.
No, I agree with everything that Bree said. I'm not the ones just automatically disqualify a player because they're hurt. I've never been that way. I don't like being that way. So right now, I still have SGA at the top. So until I can see Cade really taking over what SGA has done and is currently doing, then I would say yes. But I think Cade, he'll fight. The talent is there. He's definitely my number 2. So right now, I just still got SGA at number 1 right now. I just don't see nobody taking that over unless SGA misses those those games that they created that dumb rule. And now everybody wants to complain about, should have been complaining about it 5-6 years ago when they implemented it. When they did it for Joel. So, but no, I think Cade is right there though.
Yeah, and you know what? The Thunder is playing the Brooklyn Nets right now. SGA is sitting out another game, so I think this is game number 7 for him, or game number 8 that he's missing. So the longer he sit out is going to turn into the same thing we had Bree in the WNBA when Nafisa got hurt, and Nafisa was in the lead for MVP, and then
the entire
she
first
got
half,
hurt.
right?
Yeah,
and then Asia also went on a tear.
Crazy last run and won the chip. So
yeah.
And
So
Nafisa got hurt. Yeah,
I just think that if SGA comes back though, he's healthy, and then all of a sudden he goes back onto the tear. I don't know how you could take that away from him.
I agree. As a matter of fact, I redid my calculations, and I still have SGA number 1. Now, if you look all the way to the right I'm not taking the team wins that they got without them. I'm only taking the wins that they led to. SGA still got 38 wins that he's led his team to. Cade is at 36, but he's closing because SGA is not playing tonight. So that's going to hurt. And then Cade's going to probably get another win the next game they play. So at some point, SGA and Cade is going to have the same amount of wins. So SGA won't have those bragging rights. But SGA is scoring a lot more points, but Cade is distributing the ball a lot more. They both are contributing on defense. And the results as far as their team, SGA is leading the team to a number 1 defensive rating and a number 4 offensive rating. And for Detroit, it's Cade number 2 defensive rating and number 9 offensive rating. And they both are the number 1 and number 2 record in the league. So it's very close between SGA and Cade.
Exactly.
Very close.
And people who are in the comments saying like it's not about playoffs, it's based on now, not retroactively. When you have two contenders so neck and neck, and the fact that SGA has sat out and it's taken Cade to do all of this just to catch up to get neck to neck, because at first we weren't really having these conversations. It was more so the fact about Cade even getting into the top
y'all
3.
wasn't having these conversations.
Okay,
Somebody on this panel, somebody on this panel
doesn't count.
Been saying somebody on this panel been
my
saying
point right now.
Cade was number
That's
2.
really great. We love that you was a sidekick on that. You was like Denzel Washington deja vu. Like, we appreciate you. But what I'm saying
a nigga tried to tell y'all.
No, listen.
Go ahead. I'll wait till my turn. Go ahead, because I'm a cook. Go ahead.
I'm ready to punch a hole in the wall.
Go ahead. I'm a cook. Go ahead.
Like, no,
get your sounds off. Get your sounds off.
I understand what you're saying. The point I'm trying to make is that they're still neck and neck, and SGA has been out. And while he's been out, Cade has been on a tear. I feel as though, and this is only hypothetical, the reason I'm speaking to why I would have SGA as number 1 still and Cade as number 2 is because we have right now, and it's taking Cade all of this to do what he's done just to get to the same level as SGA, and SGA's been out. If you see what I'm saying, I still have it as neck and neck. If we would have seen more playoffs from Cade or more showing us he could get it done down to the wire and really carry the team in heavy moments, then absolutely I give him number 1. But because I don't, that's my reason, despite the whole comments about retroactive right now and all that other stuff. That's
Here's
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, because I'm a.
Here's the thing: the MVP is SGA's to lose. However, if I had to vote today, Cade would be my MVP.
Why if you had to vote to that? I don't think he closed the gap yet. He's closing the gap.
For one, recency bias. Like nothing
bias is a big thing.
Nothing greater than that is why I would pick it today. Number 2, he's more valuable to his team to me.
Is that a measurable part of?
I can measure
you
it.
get what I'm saying? Like if you was to put together a perfect criteria.
No. You can't measure it like that. What I'm saying is the Thunder without SGA is a playoff team.
But it's not true. He's missed 7 games. The Thunder are not winning those games.
The Thunder is a playoff team without SGA. Come on, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. That narrative can never really be proven.
Listen.
Stop it.
Listen to me carefully, because you're gonna need this.
Okay.
Detroit without Cade Cunningham is Detroit University, where Dick Vitale used to coach. Like,
how do we know that though? Like that, that's just something we just throwing up in the air. We don't even know
because I look at the rest of that roster. I look who's left.
But that's the same thing they said about Jokic in Denver, and Denver proved that to be a false theory.
No. That's because Denver plays horrible basketball, and you and I both know that.
But Detroit, they might have trouble scoring without Cade. We'll give them that. But they don't suffer defensively without him.
Here's
so to me, they're not suffering drastically with.
They don't suffer offensively without him either. They got to win the record.
So let me ask you this: what does it take to win a basketball game?
Putting the ball in the bucket.
Being real defensive. If you have the best defense in the world and you score 0 points, are you going to win?
No, but the point you're trying to make about the OKC not being as great as a team without SGA versus Pistons not being a great team.
No, I'm not saying not greatest team. I'm saying
because when they had Cade, they was still 6.
The team that I think right
before
now
that they had Cade, they was at the bottom.
I think right now the most valuable player, the MVP, the most valuable player to their team in the league today is Cade. Now, tomorrow, it's probably still going to be him too. But when SGA gets back in the groove or whatever, do I believe he's going to win back-to-back MVPs? Absolutely, I believe that.
See, Jay, and this comes down to the conversation of what does the MVP mean, and a lot of people do think who's the most valuable player to his team versus which player is performing the best and is proving their value. And the way you prove your value is the proof is in the pudding. If I lead my team to a better record than yours, and I lead them to more success on offense and defense,
and here's why you can't say that.
I outperformed you. All right, Jay, hold on.
I would say that was cool if we played the same teams the same amount of times.
Hold on, Jay. Let's take it back to the Navy. Chris, we both can compare. We can get with this. When you're performing for your evaluation, I can't say he's more valuable to his division than he is. I just have to say, what did you do? Okay, your value did what? What did you do for your division? That's what it is. What did you do for your team?
But again, you can't say, hey, we both in the same Navy, but he on the carrier and he on shore duty. Like, nah, it's apples and oranges at that point.
No. We on the same. We in the same engineering department. We on the same ship, not different ships. We on the same ship.
You see what I did there, Chris?
Now you tried to.
Listen.
You on the same ship. The playing fields are even. We both in engineering department. You lead 100 sailors. I lead 100 sailors. I can't say, okay, they're both LPOs. Obviously, the position both of y'all are valuable to your department or your division. Both of you are. So we can't give someone the award by who's the most valuable. We got to give them an award based on performance. We'll
call it a performance award. I didn't name the MVP.
MVP is a performance award.
They named the MVP. What are the words? What is it called?
Oh, it's most valuable player. Okay. But they don't. But they don't define what it means, and it can't mean
you gotta holler at them about it.
You can't measure that. You can't measure who's the most value.
You can measure anything with a rule. You can measure anything.
How do you measure which one is more valuable to his team? So whichever one.
By plus, what's that shit? Plus and minuses, and what's the other joint?
Warp. All right.
Did you look at the VORP though? You said all that, but did you look at the
VORP? Shout out to Laker Game Villain. What's up, big dog? Thanks, man.
Also
fly ass hat, Chris.
Appreciate you. Thank you. One of my new 8 in my collection. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. All right. Can I spin?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna just read some numbers off preliminary before I go into my thesis. All right. Check this out. Record 41-13. Record 42-14. Win percentage 0.759. Win percentage 0.750. Home record 21-6. Home record 22-6. Away record 19-7. Away record 20-7. Division record both 8-3. Conference 27-7, 32-9. Points per game 117.4, 119.7. Opponent points per game 109.3, 108 even. Differential 8.1, 11.7. Last 10, 8-2, 5-5. Which team is which?
The 5-5 team is the Thunder because SGA done missed 6 straight games, 5 straight games or something like that.
Now, mind you, before SGA got hurt, OKC was still muddling. They were dropping games they weren't supposed to be losing. Still can't beat the Spurs.
Yeah, but they still was like 8 games ahead of Detroit.
They were not 8 games. How many games has SGA been out?
They were not 8 games.
How many games has he been
out?
out?
Way ahead.
They were not 8.
They were way.
I give you like 5. I give you like 5.
They were like 5 or 6, but that's how long SGA's been out.
But listen.
A different.
Okay.
These teams.
And I want to talk. Once you're done.
Whoa. No, you spun.
I can't wait to talk because I got some stuff for you. You talked enough.
You talked enough. I'll let you get your hot air off. It's my turn. So, Cade Cunningham has been spearheading this whole situation in Detroit. They've been going against the top contenders in the East: Boston, New York, Cleveland. knocking these guys. They just swept the season series with New York. They up in the season series against Boston if they didn't finish that series yet. These are the heavy. OKC, I think, is either 1-3 or winless against the top contender in the West behind them in San Antonio. So when we looking at and that's with SGA. SGA was hooping. They still couldn't get it done against San Antonio. But who could get it done against the Knicks? Who blew the Knicks out 3 times? Who just blew the Knicks out without both of their centers? Who just dropped 42 and 11 in the Garden?
Let's talk about the 2 times that they seen each other this season. OKC beat them, and not only did they beat them, the first time they blew them out. Wait, hold on. No, that was okay. No, let me talk about the stats. SGA versus Cade Cunningham is average 35.8 points, 7 assists, 5.5 rebounds, right? And Cade Cunningham versus SGA is 19.3 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. What Cade is doing is great, but it still has not matched the caliber of play that we have seen from SGA. And just because he took his little sabbatical now versus Cade being out at the early years of the season, still SGA has played way better, way better. And if you're comparing the 2 teams, how can you in one breath say how great the Pistons are and then in another breath say how SGA is leading the team and OKC wouldn't still be fine without them? You can't have both those truths at the same time.
So tell me who the number 2 and number 3 is on OKC.
It could be interchangeable. Number 2 is definitely Jalen Williams. Number 2 is Jalen Williams. Number 3 is Chet.
Tell me
Jalen Williams hasn't been there. So
he just got back though. He just got back. He's still their number 2. Who's their number 2 after Jet? What are we gonna say?
It was Chet.
Chet, I think, is their number 3 still.
No, Jalen Williams has missed like 20 games. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's his number 2.
To me, that's his number 2 in the playoffs. I think they interchange, but when Chet is off, their team isn't. I would say J-Dubs is still number 2.
What Chris is trying to do, Bree, is he's trying to say that Cade don't have a all-star level number 2 as far as offensive, and neither has SGA because Jalen Williams has not been there. So the score that you're saying that OKC has not been there. It's been Chet. Chet only averaged about 15 points a game. Only about 15, which is the same as what Durant averages, about 15.
Chet averaging like 19 points a game.
That's not that. The devil is a liar.
How else did he make All-Star? It's no way he's making All-Star averaging 15 points a game.
Because they're the number 1 seed in the West.
Number 1 seed. Same reason Durant made All-Star. Chet is not balling like that for real.
Chet is averaging 17.4 points per game.
Well, he's still they're number 3. He's there. I see what you're saying though. You're saying OKC didn't have a number 2. I call OKC has been the team that shows you that you technically don't need a number 2, number 3, number 4. You're going to interchange all these guys, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They have SGA, the best player in the league, number 1 player in the league, best player in the league, hands down.
I agree.
Arguably, because Cade is so much bigger, he can get away with like definitely displacing his defenders when he's scoring. Whereas though SGA has a different flow and versatility to his.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Go pull up the go. Hold on.
The only reason Cade can finish is because he's so big. He's big. He's not doing nothing crafty at the rim.
First off, pause. But stop. Listen. First off, go pull up the tape and watch how many arm push-offs SGA does. And tell me he doesn't displace his defender to score. Just because he's not doing it with a layup off the glass like Cade, he's still displacing his defender. Mel, right or wrong?
He pushes off, yeah.
So the strength argument, kiss that shit goodbye. Because he does the same shit, just a different shot. He pushes off to do a little mid-range. Cade is going, it don't matter if you same size as him or if you a center. He's gonna body you to get to the cup. But
And
they
if
do.
Cade has such poor teammates around him, then why is he averaging 9.7 assists? I feel like if you had sucky teammates around you, would they be making all those shots?
He got good teammates around him. He just don't have
First off,
he don't have an elite.
They try to
scorer.
say that Cade don't got no bangers.
No,
He
don't put
got
words in my mouth.
decent bangers
Don't put words in my
around him.
mouth. Never said that. What I said was K don't have a number 2. K got a bunch of role players. But if you a good
And
point guard,
SGA
hold on. If you're gonna do your job is to make the people on your team better. So that's why I'm averaging almost 10 assists, because I know how to play the game. I can move with or without the ball, and I put my teammates in a position. If you watch the game and close your lips,
SGA's been doing that.
Hold on.
SGA's been doing that.
Stop it.
Hey,
If you watch
SGA averaged 7 assists though.
If you watched the game last night, there was a stretch where Cade Cunningham was playing solid defense, causing turnovers, getting the run back, and guess who he found 3 possessions in a row? Duncan Robinson.
I knew it was Duncan. Listen,
there was a motherfucker who I haven't seen all season. I don't even know his first name.
You haven't seen him all season. Now you're capping. Duncan been hooping all season, even without Cade. Even without Cade.
And that's what your light bright ass get for jumping in, because I wasn't even talking about Duncan Robinson. I was talking about, if you'd have let me finish, Smith, number 35, who I don't even know his fucking first name because I ain't seen him all year.
Duncan Robinson. You said Duncan Robinson.
No, I didn't. No. Y'all didn't let me finish. Y'all didn't.
We got light bright on light bright crime is
y'all
crazy.
didn't let me finish.
Cornbread on cornbread crime is
Y'all
insane.
don't let me finish.
Crazy.
Hold on. Y'all didn't let me finish. I was because
Hey, hold on, time out. I was confused because he was like, I don't even know his name. I was like, he just said Duncan Robinson.
No,
I was lost, bro.
Y'all gotta
I swear.
listen. Y'all listening is fundamental. I said, and there was another guy.
I heard you say that. I did.
Thank you. Exactly.
But you said that in the most awkward way.
I got you, Chris.
You said it in the most awkward way humanly possible, Chris.
And the only reason why I was awkward is because Light Bulb over there decided to jump in and fuck the flow up. And fuck the flow up. Over here, LED halogen. Shut your ass up and let me cook. There's a guy who I haven't seen all season.
Insane coming from an LED light though, man. That was the funny part though.
Got the same
that's the light bulb calling the light bright.
Number 35 last night. Don't even know his first name, but his last name is Smith. Number 35. He probably got called up from the G League because our 2 centers got suspended, and even Cade made him look good. He ain't getting no run with these niggas.
Hey, y'all ain't got a 35 on y'all roster, man. You made him up.
And that nigga still look good. What are you talking about?
You made him up. He ain't even on the roster.
Okay, and you know what? It's so, I love SGA. I love his game, and it's so cool that SGA can go get you 30. He can go get you 35 whenever. Cade knows
and
that
defense.
that's not.
But Chris, you saying all of that just to say that Cade is number 2 in the MVP race? You agree he's number 2?
No. In reality, Cade is number 2, but.
What are we talking about then? I just wasted molecules in life, bro. I just wasted my entire life just now. I thought you were trying to prove a point about him being.
I swear to Jesus, Devontae Hussein Christ. If you interrupt me again, I'm trying to get my shit off.
His middle name is not Devontae though. Go ahead though.
If you interrupt me again when I'm trying to get my shit off. Cade in reality,
right now. Come on.
Cade in reality, yes, he's number 2, and I'm not disagreeing with that. But the trajectory that both teams are headed, Cade will win MVP this season.
You think so? Why?
Yes.
So you don't think SGA will come back and so SGA is in the lead now. Do you think by the time SGA come back, it's gonna be even and then Cade is just gonna take it over?
Like I said, if the both teams follow the trajectory they're headed in right now, Cade will win MVP.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
He's coming back. I'm confused.
And that's fine. And OKC was still almost 500 team the last couple of weeks before he got hurt with SGA in the lineup. And you still couldn't beat the number 2 team in the West behind you. But you know what we do? You know what we do to the number? You know what we do to the number 2? You know what we do to the number 2 and number 3 team in the East? Put belt to fucking ass.
If Detroit finishes with a better record than OKC, then K will be number 1 on my ladder, and then SGA will be number 2.
They play each other March 30th.
I have a fundamental problem with
SGA will
So
be back.
I have a question for you guys. What's the toughest?
Just the guys or the girls too?
They play
Right.
February
You're not
25th.
gonna be
They play
politically
in
correct
5
today.
days.
You know what I mean? Everybody.
Okay.
Who do you think is in the toughest conference?
Oh, the West.
Does that count for anything? It might not, but does it count for anything?
A little bit.
I mean, to say that the guy whose team performed better should be the MVP of the league because his team had a better record, I think that takes away from the spirit of an individual award.
I'm not saying that's
No,
my
that's what you
criteria.
said.
No. I said if Detroit finishes with a better record than OKC, then I'm voting for Cade.
That record shouldn't matter, in my opinion.
Well,
it mattered last year when they determined SGA and Joker.
Well, hold on. It's part of my criteria though.
Team success.
Team success is part of my criteria, especially when
your contribution to team success is what should be in your criteria,
right.
in my opinion.
That's my criteria. But that's not I said.
You can't make. I can pass you the ball all day.
Well,
I can't make you hit a shot.
It's not just your team wins. I'm only counting the wins you led to, and so far SGA has led to 38 wins. His team actually got like 45 wins. I don't know. But SGA's led them to 38. He's missed some games.
So let's say he plays, but he doesn't lead them in scoring. Did he lead them to winning?
Yes. He's always, when he's on the floor, he's the leader.
What you mean he doesn't? What you mean he don't lead the Pistons in scoring?
No, Jay just gave a hypothetical. He said if he was on the floor and they won a game, but Cade didn't lead them in scoring, did he lead the team that night? Yeah, every night he leads the team. He's the team leader.
But when he's in street clothes, he don't lead them.
Correct.
He been in street clothes less than SGA this season.
Yeah. So if it with the way I tally everything up, if it turns out that Cade leads his team to more wins than SGA, that's going to factor into my who I would give my number one consideration to. Right now, it's still SGA by a little bit and Cade just behind him. Nobody else is even close.
So I'm okay. Never mind. I don't want to figure you out. I don't want to figure it out.
It ain't nothing to figure out. It's all right there.
No, I don't want to figure it out.
It's all right there. SGA has played 49 out of the 56 games that the Thunder have played.
Okay, now let's take this chart right here that you have right here, right?
Okay. All right.
Let's take this chart. And let's say at the end of the year, no one has more team wins than Luka.
Okay.
Does that automatically make him your MVP?
No.
Okay. All right, that's all. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So the other stuff, these other columns matter to you too.
Correct.
Okay. That's all. I was wondering, was the columns just fluff or did they actually matter? It's cool. We're good.
Everything matters, but then again, there's something that can override all of that. What if all of this stuff points to SGA being the MVP, but something like, let's say, in all the head-to-head matchups, Jaylen Brown has dropped 50 on all those guys and won the game. That's something that I got to consider that. Like, that's not on my criteria, but dang, if you offer me, hey, look, man, when the Celtics played Detroit, they won and Jaylen Brown scored 50, and it was the same thing for all the other candidates. Head-to-head battles would matter to me for sure.
Hey, you all right with me, man? You all right with me? Because all I wanted to know is there was room for eye test and common sense in your criteria.
Of course.
You all right with me?
I'm not a VORP nerd. Come on now.
No, which I know, but I was afraid. If he leads more wins than this, win shares, then plus and minuses, man, I'll have to vote for him for MVP. Also, guys, we got to get a petition or something started. We got to get official man down an actual vote for MVP. We got to get him one. He deserves a vote.
Okay, give me something. Yeah. Or just take my criteria and let me explain. Bring me on ESPN.
Let me get a meeting. Shit. Give him a vote or a meeting.
I got a question for everyone. Would you rather have SGA take the final shot or Cade?
That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question, Bri. I see what you did there. I like that. I like what you did there.
I know this Japanese drink is working.
I got a rebuttal question.
The
Would you
silence
rather
is loud.
would you rather SGA or K go out for the jump ball?
Say what?
What?
Exactly.
What did he say?
She's about to take the final shot. Which one you want the jump ball? Which one you want the tip off? Pause.
Probably. That's close. Look, listen, SGA and Cade are so close, dog. Man, them boys, both of them boys can hoop, man.
And it's crazy because I don't think either one of them has fully entered their prime.
Yeah, that's a great
level.
Great place. There's a whole nother level.
And that's the best part of this whole conversation.
Yeah.
But which one of them is about to get the Kobe status first, though?
No, that's SGA. He'll be there first. He'll be there first. SGA. If SGA, if he wins the MVP this year and back to back, I wouldn't say he's at the level, but he's in the classroom.
You know, this was what we were supposed to be able to see between Kobe and Brandon Roy. This is what we were supposed to be able to see. Or Kobe and T-Mac. You know what I mean? And then, you know, injuries took both of them. So, man.
Do you think K would have more front power if he wasn't in Detroit?
What's the question again?
Do you think he would have more people clamoring for if his same play was at another place? If it wasn't Detroit, you think more people would be clamoring for him to be in the MVP running if it wasn't Detroit?
It depends on the situation, to be honest.
I think Detroit is a good city to be in too. I mean,
I think he's exactly where he's supposed to be.
Like even when no disrespect to Detroit. Shout out to everybody in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Even when Detroit is a good team, they're hard to watch. Like I don't know if it's their uniforms.
Not this year.
No. Listen, I love the way they play basketball.
Yeah.
I love the tough, hard-nosed defense. I love all. What I'm saying is, like, on the eyes, it's just Detroit uniform. Even when they had the weird piston joints with Grant here, like their uniforms from the history of time.
First off, don't disrespect the greatest uniforms we ever had.
Them just the trashiest uniforms in the history of the NBA.
When we had the teal and the red and the horse,
that
shit was the greatest fucking.
That horse was demonic.
That man,
that's that same horse out front of Denver Airport.
Mm-hmm. Demonic.
Do your research.
Mm-hmm. Do your research on that.
Listen, that time frame. But right now they rocking the classic colors from the 80s and 90s.
But it just don't like even the Ben Wallace, like it just they don't look good on TV. I don't know what it is. It's teams in the NFL like that too. When you just see them, you be like, ugh.
Let me ask you this.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like I get what you're saying, but I feel like you associate with seeing them on TV and the bad years together.
No, listen. I'm a Chiefs fan. I hate looking at that shit. We need a black uniform so bad. That shit is trash.
Jay, to answer your question, the only teams that he could play for and do the exact same thing that he's doing now, had the second best record in the league, and put up the numbers he's putting. The only teams that he could be on that would make him get more exposure is the Knicks or the Lakers. Other than that, Detroit is just fine.
Not Celtics.
No, not even. Because if that was the case, Jaylen Brown and Tatum wouldn't have been getting dogged the way they was getting dogged. The Celtics don't get that much love like that.
They really don't.
No, they don't. Think about it. You know what I mean? And swap Brown with Cade right now. Cade wouldn't be getting he'd be getting the same amount of press as Brown is.
I'm not paying Brown number 2.
Celtics, that green always been trash.
Yeah. Where y'all got Cade at as far as what he's doing for Detroit? Like, if you think about all the Detroit greats, is he in the top 5 for Detroit? I mean, we know we got Isaiah there.
Just basketball.
Yeah, NBA.
Not yet.
So who's the 5?
But so
he's 5
for Detroit.
No.
I mean, is he above Chauncey Billups?
No. Chauncey got a ring.
ring.
So Chauncey.
He right next to Rip Hamilton.
So I'm a no particular order. No particular order. Chauncey, Isaiah, Ben. Do I want to go Lambeer?
Darko. If you go Lambeer, you might as well go Darko. You better not go Lambeer before no Cade.
Nah, it's actually Grant Hill. The other two is Grant Hill and Joe Dumars.
Grant Hill and Joe, yeah. But I will say this:
he can pass Joe. He can pass Joe if he win this year.
Yeah, he's past Rasheed right now. He's past Sheed.
Only Rip and
Tayshaun Prince.
Nah, he passed Tayshaun. Rip is probably number 6, and shit, you could probably put K7. If K goes to the conference finals this year, he'll jump into the top 5. He'll probably be 5.
Does Detroit ever let him walk?
Let him walk where? To his car? Because that's the only way. That's the only walking you could possibly be talking about. They'll give that man a blank check and say, put whatever number you want on it.
Hey, if they find him a number 2, the East is in trouble. The West is already in trouble right now with SGA and OKC Thunder. But if they find this man a legit number 2 at an all-star level, like as a scorer like Jalen Williams is for Shea, the East in trouble, dog. I just don't see like who coming.
If they could have got MPJ,
that would have been crazy. As a matter of fact, let's just talk about the East and the West and who y'all think is going to come.
I wanted to make a correction real quick. You said the second best record in the league. The Pistons have the best record in the league by win percentage. I just wanted to just clean that up.
But less wins than OKC Thunder.
Well, OKC has played more games, and there's only less wins by 1.
Okay. There
but
you go.
I just wanted to clear. That was a misconception. That was a misprint. I just wanted to go ahead and rectify that misprint. The Pistons currently have the best record in the league by win percentage. Thank you.
I got a quick question.
Thank you to your attention to this matter.
Hey, real quick.
How many times have they played each other this year?
Once. They got one more on February 25th.
One more. Who won that game?
OKC, I think.
Okay.
So we'll see the next game.
Told him to kiss the baby.
real quick.
That's what's gonna matter. That to me, that's what makes the difference.
Kiss the baby.
On February 20th of last year, who had the best record in the league?
I don't know. OKC.
It don't matter. They don't give out championships for that. So
they don't.
But OKC had that best record. Real quick, man. Who y'all got coming out of the East and the West though? I would look. Last year, I was on record saying the way the OKC Thunder and the Boston Celtics are playing, that would be the best matchup to watch. Even though it went 7 games with Indiana, I think it only went 7 games because the referees was carrying Indiana in some of those games. But to see a real team evenly match on offense and defense, both got star power and all that stuff, both got good coaching. I think the Thunder versus Celtics would have been the best real matchup without referee manipulation. And this year, I think it's OKC versus Detroit. So I'm hoping those are the 2 teams that come out, but I'm not 100% sure OKC can get out the West again.
Nope. It's time for the championship to come home to where she belongs.
I would love to agree with you. I think the Pistons definitely go farther than what they did last year. I definitely think it's even a conference finals trip for sure. That's that second option is gonna pose a problem late.
I can see that.
But again, we're not accounting for Lady Luck when it comes to the playoffs as well, right? I feel like Indiana got lucky as how they got. I mean, Indiana was a good team last year, but they also had a streak of luck that got them to the finals as well. So not accounting for luck, you don't want to wish injury on anybody, but it's a part of the game. And when you that late into the season, and then the grind gets a little bit tougher, things happen. So finals is not out of the realm, but as of right now, conference finals is probably the peak for us this year.
Well, to answer the original question, who we got coming out the East and West, it's really simple, really quick. Cleveland, San Antonio. San Antonio wins.
Yo, literally. Now, I don't know about San Antonio winning, but I do see them knocking. If they get to that point, I do see them knocking. Well, they're
James Harden will never
make
win
it
an
to the
NBA
East Western.
championship in his life.
I think that
Ever
the
in his
Cavs
life.
I think the Cavs are going to make it to the finals. Now, coming out the West, it could either be the Rockets. No, not. It's either going to be OKC or. I'm still not going to write off, and then y'all going to probably bite my head off for this. I'm not going to write the Wolves off, yo. I'm not. I don't like Anthony Edwards, but I'm not going to write them off. But I'm going to go with the Rockets or the Nuggets.
Who would okay, who can
You
be
just said the whole 8 teams in the playoffs in the West.
First off, I'm gonna tell you this. Go ahead and call the Wolves Geno Smith because they wrote off.
Well, okay, look, it's about matchups though, because we've seen that the Spurs match up really good with OKC. So if the Spurs see OKC in the playoffs, OKC they got a huge hurdle to get over. But if the Minnesota Timberwolves see OKC, I think the T-Wolves got a huge hurdle to get over mentally, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the Rockets got anything for OKC. I don't think Denver got anything for OKC other than the whistle.
That's fair.
Who else you got?
The only reason I just hesitate on the Spurs is because they're still so young. Because despite OKC having the same team, their continuity, and it still took them a couple times with that team to make it to the finals. So that's my only hesitation with the Spurs, despite being a well-rounded organization.
My disgust is the fact that y'all fixed y'all mouth to say Cleveland like y'all don't know who James Harden is in the playoffs.
Bro, but we've seen James Harden where he had to be number 1, possibly number 2 in the playoffs. With this team, James can be the number 3. We might see a different James being number 3.
Do I need to reference Brooklyn as James as the number 3?
They were not, but they weren't even. They were not playoff. They weren't the same as Cavs.
The Nets was about to win.
Different.
The Nets was about to win off the strength of Kevin Wayne Durant alone.
They was about to win it
James had SHIT to do with anything that Brooklyn had going on in them playoffs.
James was hooping, dog. Him and Kyrie, all 3 of them was hooping, dog. All 3 of them was hooping. I remember seeing the game. It wasn't the playoffs for sure, but I remember seeing the game with a stat line. KD had daggone 35 and 8. Kyrie had like 32 and 8, and Harden had a triple double. I'm like, man, in the same game. I say, yeah.
Let's go back and
to
see
me, even if you felt like James Harden had nothing to do with it, just think of defensively how you got to defend those 3 guys. But
And also, so what? How many times has a number 1 season team overall or in the regular season actually won the finals? Let's run it back.
Last year.
Yes, but I'm saying
take that off.
No, like I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying before that, like it's not anything new. It's not anything where we're like number 1 is guaranteed to make it to the finals.
Of course not.
Having a great regular season don't mean nothing.
Nobody is saying that, but the fact that y'all are fixing again, it just baffles me. Fixing y'all mouth like y'all don't know who James Harden is.
And I also said how many times, not last time. I said how many times, not last time. So I know OKC went number 1 and 1. I know that, but I'm saying how many times did that happen?
KD was literally carrying Brooklyn by himself in that series, and if his foot was half a size smaller, again, they would have won a ring that year.
But what does that have to do with James Harden on this Cleveland team? He's only done nothing but elevate them. Why does him showing up in the 4th quarter have to matter offensively for this team? I think it doesn't. It doesn't have to matter for them. That's the point I'm saying. Like, sure, he doesn't show up in the 4th quarter, and neither does Donovan Mitchell, but I don't think that has to matter for this Cleveland team to win.
No, keep talking. Keep talking. I'm looking up something real quick. Hold tight.
What you looking up?
Don't worry.
Well, while you looking that up,
I'm
man,
so sad.
I just go ahead and let everybody know what the Lakers go do in the playoffs. And you know when you get in the playoffs with Luka, and he get around all them daggone BBCs and those the big baller coalition, and that defense get around him, and he start to turn the ball over and all that stuff, and then he can't defend none of that. It's gonna be real ugly for the Lakers, man. So if y'all Lakers fans was wondering why we didn't mention the Lakers, LeBron and Bronny and Luka and JJ Redick, that's why. Just food for thought. You do the dishes.
All right, I take the Clippers.
This man.
The Clippers gonna be scary.
Who we got to play in the playoffs?
I'm dead serious when I said that.
The big baller coalition.
If you get Kawhi, how Kawhi is supposed to play, good luck.
Clippers gonna be scary, dog.
They are.
Clippers gonna be scary.
Kawhi previewed it again in the All-Star game. Good luck.
He said the BBC Club. All right, let's get into the Chris. You got one more thing to say before we get into tanking?
I just wanted y'all to know that James Harden in his playoff career is shooting 42% from the field and 34% from the three in 173 playoff games. Do you understand that is damn near the same percentage in 1,200 regular season fucking games?
I don't get the point.
That's not good.
How many?
Looking at the
That's not
projected
good.
NBA bracket,
That's not good.
right now, the Pistons
In less
could
games,
potentially-
you should have better numbers than that.
That's not what that means, Chris.
Okay.
That's not how math works at all.
That's exactly how math works.
Don't become a VORP, dude. Don't become
That's
a
exactly
VORP.
how math works.
That is
In 1,200 regular season games and 170 some playoff games, you got damn near the same number.
I
mean,
No.
I do want to throw in, looking up stats, looking at the projected bracket. Like if the season were to end right now, the Pistons would play the Heat, the Celtics would play the Magic, Knicks would play the Sixers, and the Raptors would play the Cavaliers in round one.
The Knicks would be going home. I think the Knicks would be going home, dog. They ain't got no answer for Joel Embiid. And when the last time they played Joel Embiid, he was a little bit hurt, and Hartenstein did a really good job on him. And the Knicks was too cheap to re-sign Hartenstein, and he ended up going to the daggone Thunder. Lord have mercy.
Now in the Western Conference, you got OKC would play the Warriors, the Spurs would play the Suns, the Nuggets would play the Wolves, and the Rockets would play the Lakers.
I ain't gonna lie, the Rockets getting the Lakers up out of there. The Rockets getting the Lakers up out of there.
That's
My
tough.
wish is that the Sixers get healthy. Don't know when that would be. That might be when I'm about 50. I don't know. But I wish they get healthy. Comes back from whatever medication he was taking. And we play the Knicks. I want to see that.
The Knicks, it's bad news for the Knicks, dog.
I think a healthy.
No, well, right now the Knicks will
16.
play the Raptors, not the Sixers.
No, they would play the Knicks are 3 and the Sixers are 6.
The Knicks are 4 and the Raptors are 5.
The Knicks are 3.
No, the Knicks are 3.
I'm looking at ESPN. Bree.
At NBA.com.
With one of those things update a tad late. I can't remember which one it is, NBA or ESPN. Probably ESPN.
I'm looking at the NBA standings right now, and I still see on ESPN that the Knicks are 3 and the Sixers are 6.
I'm about to refresh
I'm
gonna refresh the page. Oh, look at that. New York Knicks is still fucking 4. Fuck is we talking about?
What are you looking at? What are you?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll show you.
Now I want to see because I'm looking at where the. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to NBA.com now.
I'm on NBA. I'm on ESPN. I'm on. What is we talking about? Am I tripping?
What you are? Because what the fuck does that say? NY is short for New York, and 4 is 4.
They're
Cleveland
playing
is
right now.
Chris, bring your 10 to a 3. But we just saying we're not saying you're wrong because we can see it.
That's exactly what y'all saying.
No, we're not. But what we're saying is what we see is that the Knicks say 3. That's all we're saying.
What I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, you saying wrong. Anyway.
What Bleacher Report say? Let me see.
Like,
I don't know what layout you had, Mel. Go ahead and put that back to whatever you had.
We gonna move. We get to the tanking part of it. James Harden. He said, no, I'm not. No, I'm sorry. Not James Harden. Adam Silver. Yeah, Adam Silver. Supposedly they had a meeting and they're trying to come up with ways to kind of negate the tanking. I think teams like Utah and a couple other teams are just sitting there, guys, like, you know, in the fourth quarter, just sitting them and they losing games, and people are complaining about it. And supposedly they're going to try to put something in. Listen to some of the ideas they came up with, and I want y'all to tell me if any of these things would work for tanking.
Speaking of tank and the disgusting situation that we find ourselves in via the association, multiple sources with knowledge of Thursday's GM meetings as well as late January competition committee meetings told ESPN that the following concepts have been discussed to curb tanking. First round picks can be protected only top 4 or top 14, meaning you can only protect it for the top 4 or lottery protected. All this other top 7, top 8, get out of here with that. Either shit or get off the pot. Lottery odds freeze at the trade deadline or at a later date. I know that's something you brought up that you would like to see. Danny brought that up. No longer allowing a team to pick top 4 in consecutive years and or after consecutive bottom 3 finishes. Sure.
Like that.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. All these look like good.
Teams can't pick top 4 the year after making the conference finals.
Ooh.
Again,
what if they own somebody's pick? You know what I'm
gonna get into that. Lottery odds allocated based on 2-year records.
Back-to-back years.
Sure. Lottery extended to include all playing teams. Flattened odds for all lottery teams. I would love to see that, honestly.
Like
the
same amount of balls?
Everybody gets the same balls.
Yeah.
Whether you're 1 through 14.
Yeah.
I would love that so much.
That'll make it, because then you're not.
There's just nothing to tank.
It's kind of the same as freeze frame in the.
Like,
yeah.
Pray.
Yeah.
That's it. Which of these ideas are the best and most effective?
Before we start, shout out to my niece Naya, man. I love you, girl, and
What up, Naya?
congratulations again to her for graduating early at Fayetteville State.
Let's
you know
go.
what I mean? And yeah,
Let's go.
hey,
Big
shout out to my niece,
That's
man.
what's up.
Yeah.
Our
that's
niece.
my-
Black
and she can
excellence.
hoop too. She ain't never beat her uncle, but she can hoop though. She was a hooper.
Shout out
She
to
was a
Black
hooper.
excellence.
Yeah, for sure. Did y'all hear anything in there that sound like it would work and it'll stop tanking?
No, and here's why. First of all, you want me to believe that y'all put balls into a tumbler and pick who is drafted behind the scenes anyway.
Facts.
So once, unless you're gonna be open about it all, man, it's all trash. This is how you stop tanking. Let the records don't matter who draft first. Everybody, the one thing when they said everybody get the same amount of balls, pause, and then you really pick and say, hey, it's random, it's really the actual lotto. But if you, I think you exclude maybe
top 2 teams in the league.
Nah, don't
or
exclude
top
nobody.
or number 1 seed in each conference.
Don't exclude nobody. Nah. I like to see the rich get richer too. Don't exclude nobody.
Hold on, the lottery is the top 15 teams, right? So the bottom, the bottom
saying,
15 teams,
or bottom 14, I think.
I'm saying everybody, all 30 organizations get one ball in there, and they pull them out, and when you pull out, you draft.
I see the reason why that'll be horrible, because what if OKC Thunder win it this year and then they get freaking Peterson. They get the number 1 pick and they take Peterson or AJ DeBancer. That ain't helping nobody. The point of the draft is supposed to be like, if you own a team, Jay, and you like, man, I'm in Charlotte, I'm in a small market, I can't even sell tickets, and I never get an opportunity to get a top pick, a player that can daggone put butts in seats, and they keep going to the top teams. That's why they complain. That's why they created the lottery. And
then
the worst team,
do it like the
we wanna help
NFL.
the worst team.
Do it like the NFL, and you really go by worst record draft first. Then
Yeah, but
that's going to encourage tanking. That's gonna encourage tanking.
The draft lottery was supposed to stop tanking because you don't know who's going to get the number 1 pick.
This is how you stop tanking. This is exactly how you stop tanking. If you have 3 seasons without 20 wins, they take your franchise from you.
I'll put it like this.
I bet you that'll stop tanking in.
I'm playing it in my head, and I'm like, on one side it sounds good, on the other side it doesn't, but for me, take the summer league, turn it into a tournament, and put it before the draft.
Hey, check this comment, Mayor.
Wait, what? I'm just not reading the group chat. What?
Check that comment right there.
That's like the Lakers getting worthy.
Aha.
What if they?
You remember they won the championship and got him in the draft?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't remember that actually, to be honest with you.
Not because you wasn't old enough.
The answer for me is that you can't stop tanking.
You can't make teams that don't want to win.
It ain't even that they don't want to win. It's like right now, the Dallas Mavericks say, all right, we shutting down Kyrie Irving. There's no point to bring him back. We're not making the playoffs.
Right.
Now, a fan that want to see Kyrie Irving might be mad about that, but a doctor might say this is best for, the risk is not worth the reward. The risk is you come back and you put too much load on that knee too early. And you know what I'm saying? It becomes problematic. So the reward with not playing is you get to rest even longer and come back stronger on that knee.
Yep.
Now, if the team was about to make the playoffs, then the risk will be,
worth the reward.
Worth it because we're making the playoff push. So they might, but people call that tanking though.
Now, tanking is having star players sit the whole fourth quarter and nothing's wrong with them.
I want to say that's tanking if your team's winning.
Nah, Utah wasn't winning shit.
This is becoming a problem for Vegas. People are mad, like y'all just said earlier. Westbrook wife got that ugly email. People are mad that stars are not getting their 10 points that they bet on, and they in bed with Vegas and the betting apps, and they're calling and saying, "Man, what the heck is going on?" Like you had a player that didn't even play the fourth quarter, and that's messing up our betting stuff.
But that's what frustrates me about Adam Silver, because he's not necessarily pointing that out. I think he's still trying to save face on the credibility of the league as a whole. And when he's going on his campaigns, he's not actually addressing the root of the problem. And that's what's frustrating.
Vegas telling bettors, they hit him with that Bernie Mac. Better get yours before I get mine. Better hope that dude get that projection before he sit for the fourth quarter.
And
man,
I don't know if there's a fix for tanking though. I mean,
I don't think there is, man. You just gotta. It is what it is.
Because the lottery isn't their motivation for tanking. I feel like.
No. What happened to?
And like Jay said, when the lottery is rigged anyway, because why? Jay, where was Dallas in the standings last year when they landed Cooper Flag? Like how far
were they? Like 10th? Were they?
They weren't. They weren't. No, I don't think they made the play-in, but they had like 33 wins or something, or 38 wins. Like they had no business. They were probably still a lottery team, but they had no business being in any kind of contention for the number 1 pick.
No.
Yeah, that was a makeup.
So it's all for trading Luka, right? So it's like the lottery doesn't matter when you preemptively selecting who you want to get the number 1 pick anyway. Same shit with Anthony Davis in New Orleans. I'm not signing the contract on this team unless you guarantee me a moneymaker.
Preach.
And as soon as the Pelicans pull the number 1 pick, what deal got signed? The sell of the team.
The same thing when LeBron left Cleveland first time.
Yeah, they got 3 number 1 picks in a row. They got Anthony Bennett, Kyrie Irving, and Andrew Wiggins.
What?
Sheesh.
And shipped 2 of them was right on up out of there.
They shipped one back home.
Hold on. The fact that you had 3 chances to get it right and went 33% is insane.
I think they got it right with Wiggins though. Wiggins and Kyrie would have worked. Wiggins and Kyrie would have worked for real. I don't know if they would have won, but they would have worked.
I can't laugh because this had a similar situation.
Yeah, y'all was unfortunate, man, because Markelle Fultz was supposed to be that thing, man. Like,
No,
that
I'm talking about before Markelle Fultz.
Ben Simmons was good too.
For that,
I blame Doc Rivers for
when they got a thing way back. They got Nolan, Joel, and who was the big out of? Was he out of Duke? I can't even think of his name.
Nerlens Noel was supposed to be something.
Yeah, y'all did have Okafor.
Nerlens Noel and Jaleel Okafor was. Jaleel Okafor had a serviceable career. He had injuries too, but Nerlens Noel was definitely supposed to be something.
Yeah, I was like, "What is this?"
They thought he was gonna be on the Anthony Davis level. I ain't see it.
I ain't see that either.
Who?
Yeah,
Nerlens Noel.
Nerlens Noel. But
Gotta
Jaleel Okafor was nice though. I
We
like.
just
Okafor.
had this conversation. What?
Did y'all have
Jabari
Okafor before
Parker.
Embiid? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, y'all didn't have them at the same time. Okay.
No. We had 2 of them were on the team at the same
Ooh,
time.
and y'all missed on Michael Carter Williams.
You know what? His first NBA game was so unreal. That man had 9 steals, about 6 rebounds, about 28 points. And we was like, oh my God, who is this? Like Michael Carter Williams is balling, man. And it was a wrap after that. He was good with Philly.
After that first year, it was a wrap. Yeah.
Because he got
remember
traded.
they
Once he
traded
got
him.
traded, it was a wrap.
Yeah, they was like they just traded the rookie of the year. What's going on?
Yeah.
And never heard from him since.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just like y'all traded McCain.
Oh, and remember, we had the number 2 pick. What's his name? The one with the ET voice. Turner. Turner. I don't know
Evan
how you
Turner?
say it. Evan
Evan
Turner.
Turner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the worst drafts ever, though, man, because he was the best prospect coming out and a player of the year. But everybody was looking at him like this game is limited, dog. Like
It was not. Yeah.
he don't remind me of no superstars. Like it wasn't even no player comp for him.
When it comes to drafts like that, you can't blame the team because you're not gonna just forfeit your pick. You're gonna get something and hope you can
trade
turn
it.
coal into diamonds. But
You can trade it. But then you don't want to be the one to trade that number 1 pick and then he actually turn out to be something. Like, dang, man. But yeah, I ain't see a lot in Evan Turner. He was serviceable though. All right, let's get to our final topic, y'all. I was a little bit ahead of myself earlier about James Harden and NBA loyalty, but let's get into James Harden's comment about loyalty. And, after he allegedly requested another trade. We don't know if he requested it. He said he didn't. But nonetheless, he gets traded to Cleveland from Darius Garland. And at his presser, he talked about, loyalty because he was asked about it. And this is what he said.
Loyalty.
I mean, at the end of the day, we all look at it. It is basketball, and the whole quote unquote loyalty thing I think it's overrated. I think this is a business at the end of the day, and it's a lot of money involved, and a lot of decisions that has to be made. You know what I mean? So, like if a player isn't producing, or if you don't see him in the future, or front office, some of them have to do like a job and want to keep their job. So they gotta feel like they got to do what's best for to keep their job, and they trade players. Or if a guy isn't happy and he wants to be traded to somewhere else, then it's a problem. It's just so many different dynamics that go into it. This is a business at the end of the day. So like, not even just NBA, but like people that have normal jobs have those same problems. It's just not magnified. You know what I mean? So
here's the question: is there supposed to be loyalty in the NBA between the franchises and the players?
No. If you work at Taco Bell and Burger King offer you more money, you supposed to be loyal to Taco Bell? Hell nah, go get your bread, brody.
I think it's a fine line that we have to walk because we don't want to set a standard or a precedent that people can get attitudes and just say where they want to go when they want to go, because then you get products like Ace Bailey, who had to get humbled at the start of it. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's a fine line that we walk that they have to walk.
They get to
think
do
for
it.
me-
The corporations get to say, I know we gave you a 4-year deal, but your services are no longer needed. We out of here.
Look, I think for me, it's always a level of professionalism that you carry, and it's a way on how you approach things. But at the end of the day, no. If something happened to me, let me tell you something. That team, that company, they're gonna move on real quick. No
Right.
loyalty on either side.
But then
Go ahead, bro.
go ahead, my fault.
I was done.
I was just gonna say then I think the teams have to be loyal to a certain extent when these guys are hurt and still making money. I think that blows my mind.
I'm sorry, I just read the group.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna give you this chance, Bree. Do you want to go down this road?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Do you want to go down this road? I'm giving you the opportunity right now. I'm giving you the opportunity right now. Do you want to go down this road? Yes or no?
I just happened to glance over and I read. I was like,
Do you want to go down this road? Yes or no?
I felt like
Yes
like
or no?
Eminem and you was like Lotto.
Do you want to go down this road?
Or like you
Do you want to? You got 5 seconds, or I'll decide for you. Do you want to go down this road?
I ain't never been no punk,
Mel, I pictured the character in my head. It threw me off.
I never seen the character. Somebody put the character in the group chat.
he was been playing with me
I
this
do it.
whole time.
I do.
All right, come on, let's move on, man. Listen.
Did y'all do it? Oh.
And that's what everybody be saying Andrew Reese look like, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Listen. Loyalty. No, it's not supposed to be in sports, right? It's not. Right now, do we have people like Dirk and Kobe who stay with one squad and that squad is like home? Yeah, you got that. And when you have that, it's special. And it's a place you put players like that. And James Harden is just not in that category. So we can't, I ain't gonna say what everybody else can't do. For me, I can't be mad that a team hopper decides to team hop. Like he's a team hopper. But what I can do is when it's time to start discussing all-time greats, I can have the team hoppers on one hand and I can have the loyal players on the other hand. I can't expect everyone to be loyal like MJ and Kobe and Dirk and all that stuff. Some people just team hop.
Hold on, what was that whole list?
No, Michael Jordan. I know he played for the Wizards, but he didn't team hop. He retired and wanted to own a team, and he was owning the Wizards. And it was like, all right, man, I come play for fun. You know what I mean? But he ain't never tried to, while he was in his prime or trying to get a ring, he wasn't chasing and team hopping and doing that. He wasn't maneuvering and all that type of stuff. So
listen, man, the only you owe your teammates your loyalty to be the best player that you can be. Outside of that, you don't owe these organizations a damn thing.
No, you don't. And some people don't even feel like they owe their teammates loyalty because James Harden didn't feel like that. He said he owed his family loyalty. I'm trying to secure generational wealth.
Yo, Chris and Bree are the two worst people in the world right
now. Somebody off topic said, thanks for being a member. And she posed a question: do you think the NBA is trying to bring in more white and foreign players? Example, look at the Lakers. What's going on with the Lakers is when you're an artist and you have your favorite color in the paint bottle and you're painting, you're gonna see your favorite color a lot on that painting. And that's what the Lakers is.
Bro, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I'm sitting here like, what?
What he's saying, I'm putting it to you in layman's terms.
Please do.
Mr. Reddick has studied from the tree of Coach K and is trying to build Duke 2.0 in LA.
Pretty much
is what. That's the politically correct version.
Yeah, he's painting. He's painting with a paintbrush in his favorite color on the canvas, and you see his favorite color on the Lakers squad
Bring
everywhere.
that question back up. I mean, if we being honest, I think that's who they would want to be the face of the, and that's who they prefer. Just like the NFL, they have a preference on who they want to be the face of the NBA, but the fan base and money changed.
You mean to tell me they want Jackson Smith and Jigma to be the face of the league?
And Jigga.
Jay, they not even going to want to learn how to pronounce his name correctly.
Now you out of facts.
Somebody said this is the whitest team since '74. Yo, let's stop, man. Loyalty. There's no loyalty.
Why you
in
keep
sport.
saying it like you did Lamar, man? Why you keep
loyalty?
Why you keep saying it in threes? Wait, that's the second time you did that. Come on, man. You can just say loyalty one time.
I'm trying to get us back. I'm trying to get us back on track.
The only loyalty in sports is the green. That's it.
The almighty dollar.
That's it.
Dollar bill.
If
y'all.
you paying right, I got
is-
you. If you bringing in enough revenue, right, I got you. Outside of that,
Not a Teletubby with locks. Come on, dog. Come on, y'all gotta stop, man.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Yo, chill, man. We trying to
Don't even worry about it.
Oh man. God.
yo, you know what?
I ain't looking at my phone no more while we online.
You know what? This might
Don't
be
even
50
worry about it.
This might be
Don't
50
even
Cent.
worry about it.
This gotta be 50 Cent and Eminem for real. Used to.
Hey, this man said the Big Baller Coalition and bus in the same sentence.
Bro, I can't.
He said that man on the couch, man.
Oh, please.
Yo, that is insane, man.
Oh my gosh.
That man said bus.
The thing about the prompts he had to get Chat GPT.
All right, I don't think we're gonna finish this segment, y'all.
Loyalty, man.
All right, man. It's been out of the mud podcast.
Good night. What? Bro, did y'all see that text? Bro, can y'all stop? Y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Yo.
It's crazy. All right, y'all, man. We done, man.
I asked her if she wanted to go down this road.
Y'all need to
She played the game.
You
So
don't want this smoke.
she played the game.
Oh, Britne, show Chris the belt. Show Jay the belt.
Yeah.
I know she playing the game though, Chris, but she coming back hard though.
Whoa.
I don't think you're gonna find nothing better than that Teletubby with locks, though. That jump was too accurate. The face was light bright. The locks is the same locks. That is insane, dog. She should have drew a mustache.
Sheesh. With the
look
green.
at-
That's hard. That's really tough. Did you wear it yet?
Funny story, right? So I put it around me, right? I went downstairs in the basement, right? At my parents' house. My
Mhm.
dad, all he did was fall out on the ground. He was like,
I
"Yo, that
love
belt."
it.
He was like, "That belt bigger than you. Ain't no way."
I think mine might be heavier
He
than
was
yours.
proud. One of his proudest moments.
Nah, this
Yeah.
one fire though.
Nah, this
This
is
one-
definitely fire right here.
Nah, mine go harder. I'm sorry.
I doubt it.
You did.
Yeah, let's ask the chat. Chat, whose belts is better?
You did your thing with this, Mel. This one go harder. I'm sorry.
Wait, Jay's belt is coming. Oh, Chris doesn't have a belt.
And then,
I
look,
mean,
I
if
still
I'm
got-
ranking the belts, I'm putting Britney's 1, Jay's second, mine third.
I still got plastic on my because I don't want to get messed up.
You don't want to get no fingerprints on it. I feel you.
I gotta clean it already. And then when you put that Philly drone on the side, that did everything.
Okay. Over the shoulder with it.
I see y'all. I see y'all.
Yeah. Dang, y'all the only two that ain't got one.
I don't need one. I'm not a football player. I don't analyze football, y'all. I do not feel left out.
Man, everybody got one except Chris then.
Britne.
That's because you're doing your. I'm not looking at the chat, Chris.
I'm not looking either.
Look, I'm not looking. No.
But that light bulb fire though. It's a light bulb. That light bulb. That's light bright right there.
Really?
That might be the best one. That light bulb right there.
I was not. How'd you get that, Chris?
That's crazy because that's definitely my soul. My soul had a picture that would be it.
Hey, listen. You gotta change that to your profile picture on Facebook. Hey, the next time you and Chris bet on something, whoever win or whoever lose got to change their profile picture. Chris, you got to do the Teletubby with the locks, and Bree, you got to do the light bulb. You got to.
Yo, y'all got. Eventually, y'all gonna have to show the people talking.
Man, this light bulb fun as all get out. Now we can't show them.
That's only for the family.
Yeah.
Oh, what they gonna see?
And
anyway?
evidently, these belts are only for the family too.
Might put a loss. Anyway, well,
I feel like John Cena over here. I feel like Booker T.
Bree finna win that basketball league.
Yeah, she is.
I think it's great.
It ain't no runaway.
We'll see. It's not. Jay's right. Jay's kind of up there for real. And so is
Should we do a belt for the basketball league?
I'm right there with Jay.
Y'all are. Anything can happen in the play. That's what I'm saying. Like the Pistons, I could be the Pistons right now, doing great in the regular season.
Just the regular season.
And then come to the playoffs and lose.
Man, hey, listen, man, we appreciate y'all for sticking with us, man. We appreciate y'all being part of our shenanigans. It's been a few weeks since I've been on, man. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back, Jay.
Next week might, man, I might be doing something a little different, man. I might show up, I might not. You never know with me.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of basketball league, Bell, what place are you in?
Probably last.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no ifs, ands, and maybes.
Elimination.
I don't even think I won a game yet.
Now you won one.
I did. Who I beat?
Probably Zoe.
Hey, Ant-Man just put on the show in the fourth quarter, y'all.
Ant-Man,
that little kid on TikTok that looked just like Ant Edwards.
Ant-Man might want to get in this MVP race. Him and Wemby is just outside the top 5. But I'm almost ready to bring Jokic and Luka.
I had Wemby at 5.
Yeah, but you probably didn't have Luka there at all. Or did you didn't have Brown there?
No, Luka ain't in there at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
He done missed the amount of games, ain't he?
No, nobody in the MVP race has missed more games than Jokic. He's missed 16.
He's one game away from being disqualified, I think. He missed one more game and he out.
Hey man, them locks.
No matter what, even if it's a suspension, like no matter what, one game.
Said them locks.
Yeah, them locks throwing me. Every time Bree throw something in the chat with them locks, I don't even know where she finding them pictures at. How you find a fish with locks?
Bruh. Yo, y'all two are a mess, bro.
All right, y'all, man. Thank y'all for
puff
tuning in,
with
man.
locks is crazy, though.
Yeah, a blowfish with locks is insane. And a skirt, that is crazy with some witch boots. That is insane. Wicked Witch of the West. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We'll catch you on next Friday. Peace.